afternoon, sports fans. We are just jumping into the second Gman semi-final. That's 2 in 1 day. Quite exciting. We have Venachar and the High Sails against Hamboy and Ratdota. So there's a bit of an agi-off, of course. We have the usual casting crew. We have Demify.
Hello. What?
I'm Dreamify, actually. But yeah, that's me.
And Demu.
Hello.
See, they're very prepared. They know what they're talking about.
Wait. Demu 5? What?
Dreamify!
So Demify is the casting crew name, obviously.
Yeah, it's like Gengar. It's not his real name, it's Gengar, but we all call him Gengar. It's just...
I love how FullMetal is just out of this. Like, I don't want to be near this shit.
FullMetal is FullMetal, man. FullMetal is a constant. I'm the line, dude. Everyone else appears around the line. That's how it is. So anyway, yes, we've got Wood Elves versus Rats. Both very, very good coaches. Both very different styles, however. Hamboy being one, I think that just pushes for the incredibly aggressive touchdowns, whereas Venachar likes to brawl a bit more. Who are the other guys' thoughts?
Well, I've seen Hamboy brawl too, but that was last season, so I'm not sure how he plays now.
And I can't say much for Venachar because last time I played him, I diced him so much it felt ugly.
Yeah, the Remnants did the dicing.
Yeah, for once.
Should we start?
Okay, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, now.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. So we can see the wizard coming out from Hamboy. I believe it a wizard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's slightly invisible, but it's there.
It was there, and then it wasn't, and then the coin toss happened, and I think it's still there.
Okay, cool.
What do you think of Wood Elves?
So, okay, so Ratdota won the coin toss, and as is tradition, he chose to kick, because that's what you do.
I don't know, I like to receive. It depends if you plan on dealing damage or not.
Yeah, but Hamboy is very much into the bullshit, so then you want to kick.
Take that last turn for the 1 turn? Yeah. Well, when you've got a monster like Weaver on your team, certainly.
It actually... What dancer is strength 4?
It actually always surprises me that he deploys Weaver so much. I would have thought Weaver was one of those guys you just wouldn't keep in your on field on a kick drive, you know?
What's the use of him if you don't field him?
1 turns. Keep him off the field till you need him.
Yeah, I guess.
Because if he takes 1 good hit and gets injured, there's your 1 turn threat gone.
So on the sideline we have Meepo 1-5 and Meepo 5-6.
Meepo 5-6. That is a cursed number. Meepo number 5. The 6th iteration of Meepo.
Yep. Of Meepo 5.
Of Meepo 5, indeed.
Poor Meepo.
It's so funny with two numbers like that.
Are we in a weather dome?
Injury.
Oh.
Oh, just a stun.
A stun is not a kill, but at the same time, imagine if that was his movement 10 player, and imagine if that was badly hurt.
Oh, was it the rock?
Yeah, the rock.
I mean, to be fair, stunning a Claw Mighty Blow Storm Vermin is still very good for Venachar. And you can see, Venachar's typically aggressive as fuck player. I can't even put too fine a point on it. It's just aggressive as hell. These catches instantly heading to the backfield.
Oh, that's nice. So he wants to score fast then? Or maybe just have the threat of it?
I think it's the threat of it, because ultimately all he can really do is... He can only ever take 1 of them out, right?
Also Vanity Pass.
Well, he can mark them, but it isn't very definite without diving tackle.
Tree man! Being fast as always.
Well, that's how you want your 3-man player, dude. Just walk up the front and... This is ridiculous. The fact that he just doesn't even need to create assists to 2-dice block with a War Dancer and then just runs away again. It's so stupid.
Can I have that piece? Like, just trade it for my War Dancer? Witch Elf.
No,
I would like to have it.
No.
I don't think he appreciates the Dark Elves culture.
No, especially not if they, beat the ever-living shit out of him.
Oh yeah, that too. Well, maybe he can be fooled because he's blind and all. But...
I love how he uses the niggled War Dancer as a bait as well.
Oh, is he niggled?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he's niggled.
Yes.
John Crackham is niggled.
Okay.
Now this guy, Tinker 3, I tried to bring him down so often, and it just did nothing. He is tough as boots.
Well, Hamboy has gone through quite a lot of Stormvermin, so I guess eventually you find a tough one.
Yeah, but the fact that he
hope
only
so.
has tackle, he's also the only tackle piece on the team, so really, he is a massive priority.
There's a Gutter Runner Furion with tackle too.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He was
In the middle.
my apologies, he was hiding behind the tree.
This is why I like the tilted view.
But at the same time, it's still only a gutter runner.
Well,
It's still something.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I thought too.
it's to be fair, it's one that is going to have to set up a lot of assists or uphill tackle you, whereas, you know, the Storm Vermin, not so much of a
Well,
problem.
well, with
Yeah,
both
but-
wrestle and tackle, he can do pretty well with red dice.
The thing is, like, you don't need a lot of assists against catchers with strength 2.
This is
Like,
true. This
That's
is very
also
true.
yeah. But probably the ideal scenario is to get down the War Dancer and then foul him. So
Yeah, with
Probably.
strength 4, right.
yeah, so it's red dice anyway. So
Yeah, might as well. I mean,
Get the
He's
one
been-
answer down and foul him, but again, all that Venachar wants to do here is get down the gut runners and foul them. So
Venachar is doing his usual style with keeping the ball really far back and relying on Longbone Silver.
well, there's a reason he's called Longbone.
Yeah. Yeah, he does long bombs very often.
He actually got a level up from that vanity pass, by the way.
yes.
Yeah, he was really annoyed the last game against me that he didn't get that last SPP because he got injured. But yeah.
Yeah, he's also got +2 on passes above short distance. It's ridiculous, and safe throw. It's so good.
Yeah, his long bomb is a 3+ with a free reroll and safe throw.
What do you think he'd get with a level up though? With a normal, so.
That was a steal, obviously.
And I don't think he's expected to be in tackle zones.
Or do you reckon it's
Um,
time for safe hands?
Yeah, but
Sure.
we
Yeah,
were talking
yeah.
about this. We were talking about
Yeah,
this earlier.
Yeah, Venachar said he was considering between sure hands and sure feet.
I think
Is
sure
there-
hands will be the choice because ultimately he is the guy picking up the ball, so he's the guy you don't want to have to use a reroll on.
Yeah, but then again, he can use his thrower with Nether Steel to tag someone and then pass the ball.
Yeah, but you
Huh.
very
There he
rarely
goes.
need to do that when you're long bombing.
The Gutter Runner Assassin coming out. Doesn't have Mighty Blow, but still, they're armor 7, so you know you've got a good chance of
Yeah.
doing nothing. It seems. I would still potentially expect a foul here, but nah, there's no
But
one
it
really in
was a-
place.
It was a nice
But with
looking
who?
kick.
They use the catcher to foul.
This is Venachar. Do you use anything to foul?
I wouldn't use the agility 5 piece to foul though.
This is Venachar. He uses anything to foul. Fouling
I
is
don't-
his game.
I don't think he uses anything.
Okay,
Yeah,
he's
a
all.
treatment is a bit difficult though.
I've seen him foul with a treatment. It was turn 16, but that's not the point.
Look.
Oh!
Ow.
Oh wow! So that's a reason for sure feet right there.
Wow.
He does this a lot. He runs like from so far back that he actually has to go for it to get the long passes.
Still, that was a long pass on a
Yeah,
2
that-
plus.
on a two. Yeah, he needed one go for it though. So it might have been safer to not do the go for it than do the 3+ pass.
Yeah, with pass as a skill, the fact that he did, yeah, I'd say so.
Then again, he has rerolls, and he could use the reroll on the go for it, and that way, he's ready to spend the reroll, it's safer total, I guess. Because it's a free reroll on the.
I
pass,
feel like he
and,
needs to get the ball to Hooch Morgan here for a level up.
Do you risk that
Always.
without a reroll left on this turn?
No,
Also, the ball is safer on a block piece.
I'd cage it. I'd kind of cage screen this turn, and then hand it off to him and run it in next turn.
Yeah, maybe.
personally.
But you know the gutter runners can do shit.
And I feel like that's exactly. To be fair, he's already got a reroll because you can use catch to on a handoff anyway. So if he ran,
That's right.
If you ran Hooch into the touchdown,
Oh, that's so dumb.
Okay, so that's right. He decided not to though, but yeah, that's right. It's only a 1 in 36 to fail them, and no, yeah, he could have done that.
and he could have moved his players up to shield it well enough. I think I'd have just gone for give it to the guy who's going to get the skill up out of it.
He has to prepare for the next game then. Oh, Venachar is writing something to me.
Yeah,
He was going to cage at the end line, but did not want to GFI when I moved that guy wrong. Oh, okay. What guy?
The guy, the catcher who needed the level up.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So
Do we think we're going to see a tree getting Claw Mighty Blood? Because
No.
we like that.
No.
We like that.
Yeah, but you need strength 6 to get them, somewhere.
But it's Claw Mighty Blow on a tree. Come on, dude. Who doesn't like shouting timber and killing a tree?
No, I don't think that's a bad play.
It's not a bad play, but
It
you need a
disappoints
lot of
me.
pieces.
It disappoints
You
me
need a lot
that
of
this tree has grab. I personally think he should have gone for guard first, grab second.
You need a lot of pieces, but you can afford a lot of pieces because it will take because if you have the ball really far back, it will take at least a turn for the Wood Elves to go to the ball.
And if you mess up the tree,
That's a big advantage.
yeah, because I mean it is a mathematical fact across thousands of fumble games and stuff that Wood Elf teams with trees suffer less attrition. So taking the tree out instantly opens the rest of his team up to getting beaten to death.
Yeah, and also this tree usually hurts a few people along the way too, because it's a very, very well-behaved tree.
It's also it's got 15 points as well.
You say that, but in my game, the first turn, roots.
Okay, so I guess
Out of the game.
all the games I've seen with it has been well-behaved.
In all fairness, though, Dimu, you did confess to dicing Venachar when you played him.
Look, I mean, that game was the only game where the assassin actually did something.
Nice.
Did he assassinate a
What did he
tree?
No, he didn't assassinate anyone, but he injured 2 pieces and KO'd 1. So
on
he did
just
something.
regular blocks?
No, on assassinates. So,
Okay.
because he doesn't assassinate anything. I'm gonna stab someone with armor 6. Nope.
Are you still bitter about that?
Oh yes, I am.
Me and Dimu had a friendly earlier to determine whether remnants were going to get kept or not. His assassin failed to hurt my armor 6 thrower.
That sounds like your thrower.
And then something magical happened, which we're not gonna say.
So it's kind of looking like he's not gonna claw the tree.
No, I don't. Knowing Hamboy, he isn't going to claw the tree, but I really want to see him claw the tree.
So what is he gonna do?
Just tag the tree.
Is he gonna stall or is he gonna score quickly or what is?
I think he's going to try and inflict a bit of damage this turn. Genuinely.
So it's mainly gonna hope the tree roots and just ignore it and then.
No, he's fucking the tree up with the gutter runner. He's actually put a disposable gutter runner in front of the tree, and he's hoping that dodge and wrestle are going to eventually bring the tree to the ground.
All right, yeah, that makes sense.
Although he's gonna get through that blast every single time.
I think it's a risk, but I think it's about his own. It's the only real choice he's got if he doesn't deal with it.
Is it a 3-die block?
It's a 3-die block
Yeah.
with a single assist.
Yeah.
If he gets even 1 assist, it's
You don't need an assist.
No, he
He
doesn't.
doesn't assist.
double and plus 1, isn't it? Yeah. So
Yeah.
sorry, for some reason I was thinking he was being marked by an armor 3.
Another rock?
No, it's pitch invasion.
Situation.
Holy hell.
Situation.
Wow.
Okay.
See where the ball landed.
Okay, so the tree is no longer marked.
That is about the worst thing that could have happened to Hamboy in this scenario.
There is an opening in the elf screen though.
Yeah, but only one.
Well,
And he's not set up far enough forwards because Weaver's down for the count. So that he hasn't got a 1-turn threat with Weaver being out.
Oh, is Weaver out?
Yeah, Weaver's stunned.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
done.
Oh, right. But, okay, right.
His guard pieces. He's in a really bad scenario right now because he's, there was only one player from the high sales who got stunned there, and it was
I like
just.
this game. I like it. Every kickoff event is amazing to me.
Every kickoff
Well,
event is wrecking Skaven. Who doesn't love that?
Well, what he can do is he can just run back and like stall for a turn and then.
It's
go
not
forward
so. Yeah,
later.
but the issue he suffers there is the fact that gives Venachar at least one foul on Weaver, which he will take.
Oh right, so he might want to protect the Weaver.
I guarantee you that if Weaver is unprotected or is open to, if they can get the players out of the way, I know Venachar will foul the crap out of Weaver.
Oh yeah.
Kind of sad. No dirty players on them.
He doesn't take dirty player, but he doesn't seem to need it. He just fouls anywhere. He's not,
Yeah,
as I
but
say,
I
he's
mean-
not as prolific as Gengar, but he is still a pretty heavy.
I feel
fouler.
like every team needs a dirty player at least.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And normally it is a line rat. But again, if you've seen how fast this guy cycles his line rats, the
Yeah.
numbers of them can tell you. And look, you can see it here. He's coming in to try and protect Weaver. Taking out a capture, assisting with the claw mighty blow.
Oh!
Oh, something's
Yeah.
happening.
For a scale.
Crack ship is cracked.
Just a little crack, just a little one.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna get the water out eventually.
But the thing is, Weaver's still not that protected.
Well, it's a little protected.
Not that protected.
It's hard to get a lot of.
I'm
assist.
expecting Kush to blitz the Storm Vermin with Claw at the tree, to then allow the tree to kick the Storm Vermin in the teeth if Kush doesn't do it. And then I'm expecting to see a foul on Weaver personally.
I mean, he could use the tree to punch the Storm Lemon.
No,
Foul?
Oh, foul. I don't know if that's a good idea, but yes.
Oh, okay, you're talking about the storm armor. Check.
Yeah, I think he's going to push the Storm Vermin at the tree, who's then going to punch the Storm Vermin back if the Storm Vermin doesn't go down anywhere.
It kind of looks like he's okay with. It's not okay with a complete gang foul on Weaver, but it's okay with risking a little bit of a foul because, well, he want to prioritize protecting the ball.
Yeah, he's got to protect the ball, but I don't know, man. I think we're gonna. Oh God, there goes the tree. I don't think that was the correct play here.
He's marking players at least.
Yeah, but I think he could have done more because if he'd have punched,
He's marking the claw guy though, so
that's questionable.
You need four. You need 4 pieces to get 2 dice, or 3 for like a single die.
But it might be worth it to gamble on red dice.
Maybe.
Especially
Or
with
it's
block.
like last punch, but
Especially with block, it could be worth it. I would, as I said, I was.
he can base that line right with his line elf, and it's like, okay, there we go. I need more pieces to deal with this shit. Also punching.
He's getting.
Okay, so that's the one we expected. But as I said, if we have,
Yeah.
Oh wow!
oh, that's not too bad.
Well, so basically, high sales storm vermin equivalent took out storm vermin.
Sniping the Storm Vermin with his own kill piece. I would
Yeah.
still very like to see a foul on Weaver. I'm sorry, I know I'm going to call it a lot, but I'm going to keep saying it till Venachar hears me through the power of the internet.
Yeah, but and he has opened up for it now.
Weaver is an abomination and deserves to not live anymore.
I think also Venachar is gonna prioritize the ball, but he might do a foul like as a last action.
I'm not sure. Like, do you consider a movement 10 a higher issue than an agility 5?
Yeah, because movement 10's one turn for free. They're not even difficult.
I mean, you can't stop them. You can.
It's very, very tough. You know what? If he gets sprint on his next level up, you can't stop him.
Okay, yeah, with sprint, no, you can't stop him. But
And once you've got the move, that's the easy part. That's the hard part. Sprint's the easy bit. Sprint's just a
So-
normal level up.
So then he is long-term dangerous, but it's not actually that dangerous in this game. So
If
since
you've
this is
seen
a
Hamboy, if
semi-final-
you've ever seen Hamboy play, Yeah, he's long-term dangerous. He's dangerous in this game. He will one turn with that player given half.
Oh yeah, but he
half
will,
a shot.
He will one turn without it. So
Yeah,
but
but he'll one turn easier.
yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you, man, he needs to foul it. He
He's
needs
gonna
to
fall a
foul.
different piece.
He needs to foul
Is
it
it?
on behalf of the coaches. I think it would be not be a bad call actually fouling the tackle piece as well to try and get rid of the tackle, but
Oh yeah, there's only two. All right,
it looks
he
like
only
he's
got-
just marking.
Yeah, he's just marking, so no blood for now.
So he's exploiting the agility tree on many of the rats, forcing them to either stand up to be punched or dodge away. So that's smart. And this way, it will be hard for Hamboy to protect the ball. So that's.
I'm just gonna have to say when you come back to watch this Venachar, no foul, no balls.
I mean, it's an elf team.
Yeah, but it's
a
Venachar.
semifinals. The ball is very important.
Not as important as killing a movement 10 gut runner. Nothing is as important as killing a movement 10 gut runner.
I think in general, it's just nothing is more important than killing a player.
No,
regardless of-
if you sit right, okay, we'll say it now, yeah. He hasn't touched Weaver. We'll see what Weaver does by the end of the game. Keep your eyes on this player, boys and girls.
Will be very interesting.
And we can make a
Okay, so
decision as
let's
to
see.
whether that lack of a foul was worth it or not. I mean, you can see Hamboy
So this
really.
is a pretty difficult situation for Hamboy. So I'm wondering what he's gonna do.
You say it's difficult, but really there's still only one tackle on the elf, two tackles on the elf team, and you know, this is
Yeah, but
Hamboy. He's got a lot of gut runner availability for bullshit.
So what he could do, I guess, is to knock down Smack Ahoy to make the left side free and then like cage up there with the ball, something like that.
Yeah, Smack Ahoy is in a really worrisome position, especially because he doesn't have block. He's got wrestle,
Yeah.
so he's just not as reliable as a solid point for the Wood Elf team.
Because Captain Kush is placed in a way so this ball will pretty much not be safe anywhere, but at least you don't want. Well, yeah, even if it cages, it's not safe.
When you've got a strength 4 ward answer, the ball is
Yeah.
never safe.
Yeah, but it's
No.
also really fast and he placed in a way so he reaches the whole half, basically.
And what I really don't like for the Skaven is there's no one with sure hands apart from your thrower. And throws are not fast, and they're not got a lot of agi, so...
The Sure has the ball though, so it's sure hands on the ball right now.
On the ball right now, but my point being, he's not as fast as gutter runners, he's not as evasive as
Yeah.
gutter runners, and he's not as difficult to bring down as gutter runners.
Yeah, this is a really shitty spot for him.
Oh!
Damn,
Long
again,
bomb!
injury.
Oh,
Long bomb
wow.
silver.
Not just
That's-
anyone, but Longbomb himself.
That's a
Well,
more important.
look at from this
Wow.
way. Like, he got a level up at least. That's
So
more
this
than the
is-
previous game.
He did apple that, right? Did he?
No, he did not.
Ooh.
Why did he not? Longbong is like essential to his play.
Yeah, but if he gets injury on a, I don't know, a war dancer, that's...
I think
so
he's looking from a pixel hugging perspective that he needs to keep Captain Cushion in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not even pixel hugging, it's just smart. He really, really needs to keep Captain Cush alive and well.
Okay. But this means that Venachar can't do his usual plays, really, so he has to... Well, he can still do the...
He can do them, they're just harder.
Well, he can't do the long bombs, really.
5+ is still a possibility.
Yeah, but he's not going to want to do it.
He's not going to want to, but it doesn't mean he can't. You've got to remember, Elves are still Elves. Heck, he's got an Agi 5 piece there. So
Yeah.
technically, he can still do a 4+ long bomb.
Yeah.
He's just got to start using Edward Hamboy as his thrower. And a 4+ long bomb is still a 4+ long bomb, dude.
It's a 50-50.
With a team reroll, that's 75%.
Is it? Yeah, it's 4+, yeah, right. I think that's correct. It's actually pretty complicated how the odds of passes work out.
I do
Okay,
like
so
the
he's passing the
Skaven
ball.
throw.
Oh wow! So he's using the agility 5 here to get the 2+ catch, even though he's
Yeah.
marked, and now he's
Was it-
just gonna run up the ball.
I was about to say, like, why would you pass to a guy that's already attacked, but then, oh wait, agility 5, he doesn't give a damn.
Oh, is he not gonna run further? I think he should run further.
I mean, he could run all the way.
Yeah, not to the touchdown, but almost.
Yeah, but almost, because it's safe, like, it's super safe now.
So yeah, this is yeah.
He can
this
get
is
that ball.
complete,
He can get that ball safe. Yeah.
Well, you can't get it safe from the non-Captain Kirsch War Dancer, but it's safe from Captain Kirsch if he runs.
No, he can get safe with John
can.
Crackham. If he runs to the number 20, if he runs to the 20-yard line, he's safe from just about everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, he can do that.
Come on, chop chop.
Oh, so that's what he's
There we
doing.
go.
That's the
Oh, and
equivalent.
he even did a go for it.
Yeah, because if he
can't even
didn't,
be marked, so he can't even be marked. Oh, he can still be marked.
yeah, he can be, but that's a real long run for Smack or High.
Yeah, or young Crackham.
Ooh.
I think it'd be safer on Smack or High because of the. Oh, he hasn't got sure feet yet. No, he's got sprint, but no sure feet.
Yeah, so it's actually one more go for it.
Come here, says Captain Kush.
Okay, so this is pressuring the score, so we're having a shoot-off.
Yeah,
It
it
scores.
feels like we're
Scores,
having
scores.
a touchdown palooza.
To assist their
Yeah,
Which is kinda boring.
I think both these coaches are very competent.
Hey, you just watched Long Bong get beaten into the dirt. I mean, come on. You've had a bit of blood, Demon.
That's just one player.
That's just one of the best players on the whole team, dude. That's not just our player.
That's just one of the best players in the entire league. Yeah.
I don't know. He's barely level 4.
It's better. What did I say? What did I say?
I mean, he's like level 4, level 5. Like, yeah, sure, he's a monster at passing, but it can be stopped.
Yeah, like by punching him in the face.
Yeah, but then you look at Captain Kush, it's like, oh, he's strength 4 War Dancer. Well,
So Weaver is doing good for himself.
What did I say? Watch the Weaver. Watch the Weaver.
Yeah.
this Agility 5 is doing more job than the Weaver at the moment.
Yeah, Weaver is just doing a good job being bait and surviving.
And there we go. Furion taking a 3 dice and not caring.
Oh wait, rooted tree.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's not going to matter too much because he's still going to have to score fast.
Oh yeah.
So he'll unroot when the ball goes in the end zone anyway.
Yeah, because then they can give him the ginormous water bottles and stuff. Because he's just thirsty, that's why it roots.
Break out the OJ.
Ah, at least they have teammates around.
But
There's a lot of pushing going around.
Yeah, they really want to beat up these gut runners, and I don't blame them.
yeah, that's well. He pushes so he can get another hit on him. Not with block though. But...
I wonder how fast they'd be after I.
Okay, so we have a little bit of Captain Kush pressure on the ball, and we also have a little bit of danger of hurting pressure on the rest of the team.
I'm sorry, that's
So
not a little bit of Captain Kush pressure. That's you're going to get blitz next turn pressure.
Yeah. So this is most likely gonna be a fourth
Yeah,
score.
Clinks can't get out of Captain Kush's range unless Captain Kush gets blitzed.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to stall if he wants to stall. So he probably won't stall.
And with sidestep and such, it's probably going to be real difficult to take him on.
To be fair, the ball carrier also has blood step, so he has a chance to not go down.
Blodge step when you've got tackle though, and he's also got strip ball. Anything that happens to Clinks is going to lose him the ball apart from double skull.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
that's
Double skull or double skull or attack or both down.
oh yeah.
He has to put the
Yeah.
ball in or he loses it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And you can see him thinking about it, yeah.
Do I do greedy blocks or do I score?
I would personally just run it in. There's not
Yeah.
really many. He hasn't got a lot of options for greedy blocks.
I mean, he can punch in line rat and
He
Helps.
could, yeah, he could maybe blitz a single line elf or something, but
But Line Rat is in
Fact.
contact with the catcher, so he can punch there. And
yeah, he could. I suppose Tinker can batter a Panama Gold maybe or something like that. He can use his tackle.
yeah, there's quite a few blocks he can do because he has plenty of rats that can move in for assists. But it's probably not smart. But it's a chance to injure, so. It's
I
not a-
still feel like this tree should have guard, not grab.
Yeah.
Did you know
Because if he had guard, it would like stop Meepo 3 from getting the 2 dice onto Cooch Morgan.
well, it's a question of what the fans are looking at. But who would you rather look at?
Yeah, but the grab helps him have a little bit better chance to not be completely useless when he roots.
I agree, but I think guard as a first and grab as a second would be my route. Guard is too useful on the tree because the tree's already going to be the center of attention, the center of your line. Putting guard in him just makes equivalent is making your Wood Elf lineman on your front line strength 4.
If he hurts one more guy, he levels up, so then he can get guard.
Or makes a pass. You know, just pointing it out.
Oh, what?
Pass?
Yeah, tree man. If he passes and succeeds,
He gets 1.
one SPP and that.
Oh, yeah.
Levels up. He needs
Oh,
one.
yeah.
So.
Yeah,
does
all
have-
he needs is
he
to
does
make an
have
agi
strong
1
arms,
pass.
so-
And strong arm, yeah, strong arm as well. Like if the ball goes out of the field, he puts the ball on him, punches rats away from him, and then just passes to someone else.
Yeah.
Easy.
I think Dean, maybe you don't understand how Wood Elves work.
Yeah, smells like
They
but-
pass. So yeah, the tree passes.
It's
I mean,
The tree has strong arm.
yeah.
Yeah, clearly it's intended as a passing piece.
Yeah.
Look, he gets doubles, picks accurate, and there we go.
Twinkle toes then.
Yeah, at that point, he can short pass on like.
Gets an 11 on his level up and takes an agi. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're gonna make it happen.
I believe more in the guard, to be honest, but yeah. Okay, he does a dance and then he scores.
Told you it was going in there.
Yeah. That weather dome is looking mighty magical.
Mighty ugly, dude.
Yeah.
That's just.
And the knockouts from both sides come back. Now that's upsetting for Venachar because that means that the claw guy's back.
One team is like
Mate.
But that's exciting for us, though.
Oh, it's exciting for us, but not good for Venachar. And certainly, I mean, the issue he's got here is he's down players. So even if the KO player had stayed off, he'd still be at a deficit because one of the meepos had just come on.
Yep. Although, to be honest, the claw piece. I mean, the only thing it's like working against is a tree man, and
The mighty blow's still nice.
true,
yeah.
the mighty blow is nice. But the claw is, I mean, if he punches a tree man, yes.
But the mighty blow is really good against armor 7.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
The tackle is even better though.
Yeah,
So probably it's the.
it's one of those uncomfortable
it's the
scenarios
scary
where
one.
you've got a hell of a killer piece that you don't actually want to use that much because he hasn't got tackle.
Well, I mean, let's see. There's a few linemen that don't have dodge.
Yeah, but at the point where you're using a storm vermin with claw mighty blow to hunt lineman, I think you've got bigger fish to fry.
I mean,
Wait, if you wanna hunt a lineman without dodge that is worth something, you can hunt Young Blowham.
yeah,
It's a straight 4 wrestle guy.
Oh, the agi guy.
yeah. No,
Yes.
the strength.
Strength 4 wrestle lineman.
I'm telling you, man, the agi guy is going to be more key to Venachar's playstyle.
Doesn't he have dodge?
He
Yeah,
does,
he's
but
good
that's
dodge.
the one you really want to... Yeah, but he hasn't got block, so
Oh yeah.
it's still
so
fairly
then the block
safe to
can-
target.
Alright, that makes sense.
Anybody got me playing cards?
Right, because the Agi guy is gonna be the substitute for Longbone Silver.
Yeah, it's still a 1 in 3 chance of bringing him down. It's not the 1 in 2 that the other gutter runner would give you. Storm
Right.
vermin, sorry, would give you. Where it's a 1 in 3 rather than a 1 in 2, but at the same time, it's a 1 in 3 with mighty blow as opposed to a 1 in 2 without mighty blow.
Right. So it's a good chance to hurt.
I know I'd take the 1 in 3 with a mighty blow every time personally.
So we are halfway into the half, and we have one score on either side. So it's like a reset, really,
And
from the start,
we're-
but it's a little time. A perfect defense. That's nice.
Finally,
Or-
finally a kickoff event goes in the way of Hamboy.
You gotta remember though that the rats also have a wizard. Even though it's invisible, it's still there.
Yeah,
Oh,
so is
yeah.
their apothecary at the moment, actually, for some reason. For some reason, I don't know if it's because I was highlighting it when we hit the referee event, the coin toss at the beginning, but yeah, it's not showing up at all.
I think it's just the client being buggy.
I feel like the Wizards are going to get left kind of late into the second half.
In a common joy of death.
Yeah, probably.
Unless he
He
can,
might
like, maybe make a bargain fireball.
He might want to keep it as a ghost in Venachar's mind for the duration of the game, and then like use it in overtime.
Heck, yeah, to be fair, I read something where Wizards are probably as much of psychological advantage as they are what they actually affect. Because they
Yeah,
change how you
'cause-
play.
Like, oh, do I stall? But he's a wizard, so I can't stall. I'm just like, yep, I'm going in.
So,
This setup time though, it's taking a time.
Well, you want to do it live.
well, live is good because we have time to think. So
I have to say, very surprised he didn't set up the Agi piece, though.
Good call. Intimidation is the key.
Oh, come on, John.
I guess his yeah, young Crackham has frenzy. That's cool.
It's cool, but he's pretty bad.
Yeah, he's a niggle as well. So, oh god, another root.
Now we're going to need a lumberjack.
So about your behaving tree man.
Yeah, apparently I was wrong.
It's Caster Curse, my friend. It's Caster Curse.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, Venachar. I didn't mean it. Well, I did mean it, but I didn't mean to curse.
Oh,
It's upsetting to me as a Skaven coach. It's not. It's entirely inspirational. But watching an entire front line of rats get punched and none of them leaving the pitch is a general inspiration sight, because that doesn't happen often. Trust me, your front line normally you'll end up with at least one guy off the pitch by the end of the blocking.
Oh yeah.
And there goes the word answer on the claw piece.
He's gonna do the classic Captain Cash hit and run.
and KO.
You only just got back on the field, man.
So he has done that exact thing to that exact player twice now.
Yeah, feels like the elf team is saying like, you have a claw in an elf team, like, get away, you're useless here, go away.
Captain Cash really knows Lycan 2's number.
Yeah, he's got a soft skull right there. Boom.
Yeah.
And you can see once again, standard Venachar playstyle. Off go the catches, into the deep end.
Yeah, that's nice. So he's probably will have to go do a handoff play instead of a pass play, since he didn't place. So maybe that's why the Agility 5 guy is in the middle, because he's gonna do a handoff to him and then maybe pass.
I do think it's wise to get the ball to the Agility 5 guy for the actual playing of the ball, but
Yeah. So one of the people back will pick it up and then hand it off to him, probably. Well, and then he goes to a catcher, and then that catcher.
oh, they could hand it off to the tree.
Precisely.
Yeah, because he has strong arm.
Yeah, and he's rooted, so I mean, you can't push him somewhere else because he's not just gonna stand there.
Rooted
So that's
and stand
actually-
firm. He's not going nowhere.
He's not going anywhere.
So I was saying that grab was the way to make him not useless when he's rooted. But if you can do long bombs, that's also a way to not be useless.
See,
Yeah.
even if he'd used the Agi piece there, that would have been a fail, so we kind of can't fault him too much for the
Yeah.
pick-up failing. Although it's not a reroll he wants to have to use.
No, it's down to one reroll. That's a little scary. It's enough to score once more, but then if Hamboy scores again, it gets tricky. So probably Venachar will want to stall this out and score on turn 8, but then the Hamboy can probably one turn.
He
anyway,
can make a
so-
one-turn attempt. I have to
Yeah.
say as well, if you look at Hamboy, he hasn't used a reroll yet.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Plus, that agility 5 piece is now like just asking for World of Hurt.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing with that right now. But I would like to see it get punished for its insolence.
Well, he is in a handoff position. That's what he's doing, I think.
Yeah, but he's also in a blitz position.
Oh yeah,
I think he's trying to bait
Precisely.
the blitz onto the catches.
just to keep Captain Kush
Because
alive.
there he is there, Tinker, is just going to run in and go boom.
Oh, nice.
That's a strike, mate.
And
KO!
Bush Morgan is taking a nap.
And then suddenly, the scoring threat is much lower. Especially because he can then just finish Tinker's move in base contact with Panama Gold, and
Basin.
we have some problems.
Yeah. Yeah, you can still dodge out. It's a 2+, but it's a 2+, which is something you prefer not to roll. So.
It's a 2+ with no reroll, though. Well, with your team
Yeah.
reroll only.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe he bases him even more with the red, with the gunner.
Maybe.
Let's see
Maybe
what
it-
happens.
Maybe Venachar will be forced to do like caging play. It's not what he likes to do, but he did do it against me because he had no other options. 1 point. And it's actually pretty good at it because he has 2 strength pieces to form a cage with.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you want to use the War Dancer as a cage corner.
I mean, if
Yes.
you're forced to,
Yeah,
do
it's-
it, then yes.
Oh no, I didn't say he wouldn't. I said he doesn't want to.
Yeah, it's not a preferred situation, but this is already not a preferred situation without Longbong. And running out of catchers. They still have 2 catchers, to be fair, but only one of them is in scoring position. Oh no, the other one can technically reach, but it's not easy.
I don't like
hard, isn't it?
technically when it comes to scenarios like this.
He'll be fine. It's just, what, 3 rats, 4 rats, and 3 go for it. It's like,
It's
So
just
it's like 2 4+ dodges and 1 2+ dodge, and then 3 go for it.
it's
He
doable.
also needs to get the ball somehow.
that's a 4+. That's a 4+, a 3+, and then a 2+.
I mean, actually,
Oh yeah, that's true. 4+, 3+, 2+.
he can blitz that thrower away.
And then 3 more 2+. And also he's in 2 tackle zones, so technically even grabbing the ball is...
Oh yeah. So that's not a great option. But it's almost a scoring threat. But it's still Hamboy's turn, right?
Yes. Agility
So-
5 with leap. Still scary.
Yeah, he's using the maximum amount of time to try and figure out exactly where he's going to pressure and where he's going to... what he's going to
Okay.
allow.
Okay, so he's moving up pieces to force the scoring attempt.
I feel like that's the case, yeah.
Or at least attempt to force it.
I feel like what he wants to do is run up,
What are you doing?
pass to... hand off to Edward.
Brushing my teeth.
That's 2 go for it, but he's going to have... I feel like he's going to have to.
Since we're
Then when
not
Edward's got the ball, yeah,
well,
the Agi guy, and then he wants to run the catcher into the end zone, and then he wants to run Edward down and pass.
Oh, I thought you said Edward, the tree, but Edward, okay.
Edward, no, Edward.
They have very similar names.
saw one.
Damn it. Why? Why?
But yeah, okay, so the agility 5 piece is gonna be the passer here. Okay, so really he can just dodge out the catcher and placing him in the score line, and then hand off to Edward, and then run up and pass.
I mean, the handoff does require 2 go for it into a handoff, but I feel like that's his best option. Because if he tries to pass while Panama's still in a tackle zone,
Yeah. Oh yeah, he can actually hand off to Panama while he's in a tackle zone too. So
yeah, that would probably be... he could pass and then... Yeah, he could do the pass and then the handoff, I suppose. That would probably be the safest bet.
But
I don't know,
then it's in a tackle zone with the handoff.
Yeah. I think dodging away and then passing the ball in the end zone is much safer.
Both are both equally unsafe. I'm
Uh
not sure
oh.
exactly on the specifics.
We're going Robotronic.
Yes.
Are we?
For just a moment.
Oh, we're fine, I think.
Okay, cool.
You can see him thinking about it here, though. He knows he's going to make a play here.
I think.
'Cause-
So
Because
what-
he's literally
what
got
I'm
the
saying
ball on the least safe player on his entire on the entire field.
is- Yeah. So another option could maybe be to pass it to Edward and then potato it.
I mean, he could, yeah. Or he passes the ball to the John Blom, strength 4 piece.
Yeah, or
potato
maybe
with him.
Captain Kush.
Yeah, or maybe Captain Kush, but where is Captain Kush?
Oh, maybe.
Okay,
Okay, there we go. Here we're seeing it now.
Player open.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna do the pass play,
He's either
or a handoff
ball
pass,
or refusing
probably.
the fans. Probably.
Unless he wants to do the technically possible play of handing off to Smackahoy, passing to Smackahoy and then handing off. But yeah, it's probably not.
That's not a good scenario. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't have many good scenarios, but that's a really not good scenario.
Yeah, so let's hope this reroll is enough to make this work.
Although if he fails this, he's gonna get surfed.
Yeah, well, that's the risk you take.
Well, it's not gonna be super easy to surf him, is it?
Why not? The gutters
Oh
right
yeah.
there. Weaver.
Alright. It's correct, it's not a
Yeah, Weaver can
roll
surf
for
him
it.
on a 1 dice.
Oh yeah.
There's one.
it's both have-
There's
Two.
2.
And then the handoff.
And everything's on 2 pluses here, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because elves. That's
Well,
that.
everything is 2 pluses, but he has no automatic rerolls on anything except the catch.
Which is all he needs by the look of it, because there is the move, and there's the pass.
Unless there's snake eyes, this is gonna be happening.
There's the pass. There we go.
Yeah,
If it's caught in.
excellent.
Boom.
Nice.
That
Sitting.
that jump with the ball, just so
Was
unnecessary. You're already in the end zone, you jumped out of the end zone.
Yeah, that's taunting, you know. It's taunting like, yeah, see this? You want this ball?
Was impressive.
Over here.
It's like bending the rules on what you are allowed to do.
Oh, and his
Oh.
KO finally comes back, that's nice for him. But
The
then,
storm vermin comes up.
the Storm Vermin comes back again.
Round 3. Let's do this.
Let's see if he gets kicked in the head again.
They're short of one player. That's a
And let's see if the tree roots again.
They've kicked the
Ooh.
ball to
I feel like we're just watching like the same few turns on on cycle here.
So the really good news for High Sales now is that he still has his reroll, so he can still do some balls to wall attempts to steal the ball and stuff.
But the great news for Hamboy is that he's got 3 turns to score with 3 rerolls, and he still has a wizard.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be 2-2, which yeah, it's slightly better for.
Doesn't
him.
everyone love like super agi teams?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the best way to play it.
Just touchdown every 2 minutes and see what happens. Then who was the thrower who got the touchdown there? Oh, it was Panama Gold again. So he's actually got a level up. We were saying how it would have been good to get the level up towards Hooch, but he actually
Alright.
got the full level up on Panama with those 2 touchdowns, which is really good for him because that's going to be a level 3 catcher.
Yeah.
Looking
Nice.
in the long term, assuming he doesn't get like his face broken, which is a possibility.
So that's good. So are we gonna hope for a plus movement?
No, we're not, because I've got to play Venachar next season. So no, we're not going to hope for a plus movement.
And
We're going to hope for a dead catcher.
Yeah. And potentially,
Yeah.
I might have to play him. So no.
Can you roll a dead on a level up?
Although,
And you roll it down on the level. Yeah, you can. You know when you got like a skink with 2 level ups and it doesn't roll agi on its 3rd level up? Or a move on a 3rd level up? That's basically rolling a dead.
Oh, I see.
I mean, he can roll up a plus moment if the war dancer dies.
Okay,
No.
that.
I'll
Like-
take the
like-
trade.
Or a
That
plus
would
strength
be-
if the war dancer dies? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'll deal with it somehow.
Nice.
We do love each other in Gman 1.
Yeah.
There's no love lost whatsoever, actually, no. It's pretty bad. To be fair, I do want like half of Hamboy's team to die as well, so that's pretty... I've got bounties on both sides, and I think I need to roll up a new bounty on Captain Kush.
I think I would have got it, but he appled it, so
Well,
sad.
No, I think to be fair, we're going to have to re-bounty a lot of players at the beginning of the next season anyway, because the old bounties are getting retired.
Yeah.
Which means, technically, if I don't play spin matches, nobody can claim the bounty on Ratatouille, thank you very much.
Ooh.
I tried.
You tried so hard.
But
You
I
got
think
so
they
far.
will last through the spin games too.
No, but if I don't play spin games.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, do you need SCP? I don't think so.
Not really. All I
Yeah.
really need is to get one gutter runner back who's on this next game.
Right.
You know, if you let me score with Marlo continuously without any fighting, I can let you happen that. Like I'll allow it.
Can you see, viewers, the shenanigans that go on?
Look, I mean,
This
they probably won't be playing
League
anyway.
scandals.
I just need 100 SCP. Like it's too much to ask.
But yeah, you can't get 33 touchdowns in one match.
It's,
I mean, we can
it's
try.
A challenge. It's a challenge for sure.
Yeah, maybe hit MVP as well. So we cut down a bit.
You need a lot of riots in the right direction.
I mean, every turn. I mean, we're gonna have a kickoff event a lot, so maybe plus turn, plus turn, plus turn every single time, maybe.
Yeah.
While the team is still, setting up their players. Thank you.
But in any case, back to the game.
Yeah.
Still, whose Weather Dome is this? Because I still don't like the Weather Dome.
Probably Venachar. I mean, he likes his, pass play, so he wants his nice weather.
Is there a way in the interface to check which stadium it is?
Only right at the beginning. We've missed that opportunity right now. Oh, changing weather, very sunny. No, denied.
Right.
So
So,
see, this is boring. Like I want to see.
I've never actually
Blizzard
seen the
or-
weather dome kick in like that.
so the weather scene is the weather dome is basically working like a guy in shades right now.
Haha. Denied, my friend. Well, there goes. It's glad to see that I'm not the only guy with a claw mighty blow player that's useless.
The problem is you're using claw on armor 7. I feel like the game
He
is on principle
still
failing
has mighty blow, dude. It's
it.
still
Yeah,
a
but
mighty
the
blow.
game's
here.
on principle is failing it.
Yeah, but watch this guy get injured now. Nope. Okay, fine. Fine, whatever.
Strength 4, so no.
Still slightly helps the positioning game that they are down.
I love how you're trying to assess that while I'm just ranting about the power of the lack of power of claw mighty blow.
Well, we complement each other.
It's like yin and yang,
Wow, this has
Yeah.
been a really bad turn for Hamboy as far as blocks have gone.
Yeah, that's fair.
When you're playing against an Armor 7 team, you really don't want to see, that kind of a start occurring.
It's better than just pushes though.
Yeah. But he could still have put the claw guy in the base of the treeman and just mighty blood the treeman.
It's not gonna
Yeah.
happen. It's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Apparently not.
You need 4 or 3 people.
It
die
doesn't
some-
matter to me. What matters to me is dead trees.
Yeah, because you're not playing. He wants to win this.
And if he killed the tree, that would be a massive psychological advantage.
Maybe.
So-
No,
then
if,
he's like
if
4-1,
you if you
and
kill hang on, if you kill a dude's tree, that's a big advantage. Because that dude is
Hey.
going to go, damn, I lost my tree.
I mean, this tree is rooted most of the time, so
So I pretty often red dice against big guys, but if you do it with a storm vermin, that's a bigger risk than doing it with a lineman, which
Look.
is what I usually do.
the last time I red dice blocked a big guy, the guy died. So no, you don't red dice a big guy.
Yeah, it's really not wise to red dice big guys.
Blood Bowl might be better if we just
I think it is.
It'll be difficult to catch.
Yeah, because you haven't yet lost a player to it.
the tail.
He
Yeah.
was a high level player as well. That's the problem.
Yeah, so it's probably not wise to do it with high level players.
Urban or fast.
It
Or
was the one
storm,
with, like,
storm vermin. So,
it was the one
but,
with the block, so
yeah.
Yeah,
it's happening though.
does Skaven ring around a lot. To be fair, once the block's filled, he really had to take a good long think about where he wanted to deny pressure and where he wanted to actually apply pressure. Because, I mean, look, Weaver doesn't even have to go for it to get a touchdown now.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a bit scary.
He's in range there?
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow.
one GFI.
Okay, 1 GFI. So he should have moved up one more step.
Yeah, but I think maybe he's hoping he gets a block thrown out so he can sidestep closer. Just for swag.
Ah, right. And one more step would be hard because then the players protecting him would have to base, and he doesn't want to do that. Or
Yeah,
they
pretty
would
much.
have to
Or they were
Or he
slow.
would have- or they would be at the sideline. A sideline cage, which is also not ideal because that's easier to screen off.
I mean, especially when you got word answers that can leap around.
Yeah, you
Oh, yeah,
really
then-
don't want to try screen.
Although, he does have sidestep,
Sidestep.
so that's not
Yeah.
a big issue.
It's a bit of an issue because if he's marked, it's going to be hard to dodge out if there's not room around.
I think for me there, the opinion is more a case of you can't risk the loose ball if the ball goes out of play.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That is a huge
true.
risk, to be fair.
Right.
But then again, I mean, when Weaver gets the ball, he's gonna score. So
I'd very much like to see Captain Kush take Weaver down here. And he can do it.
So he's doing some moves first and setting up a little bit of a screen. Is he gonna go full elf screen? Maybe.
Possibly.
It's
yes.
kind of hard to do. but
It's looking that way.
he can't screen. He can screen Weaver off, but then there's other gutter runners that can run up. So it's
Yeah,
and it's
the
hard to
problem
get
is
Do
Clinks has 5 agility leap, so he's also a problem here.
Yeah, but he's also too far back to score this turn, so he's not really that much
He's
of a
got 2
risk.
turns. He's got 2 turns.
Yeah, which means that Captain Kush has 1 turn on Weaver and 1 turn on Clinks.
Dead insects in
Oh yeah.
Uh,
So then anti-mage will be the one scoring. Okay, so you can actually make a pretty wide elf screen here.
Actually, which is maybe not the best thing in the world, but he could use the wizard here.
He's just going to try and KO Lycan again. Oh my god. Oh, he injures him!
Oh,
This Storm Vermin doesn't take a hint.
he found a better weak spot.
Yeah,
And then
KO
Yeah.
niggled into miss next game.
yeah.
Okay, that's actually really big for...
And it's the same piece over and over and over again.
We're watching the same thing on replay. It's just Captain Kush is beating the pants off of that Storm Vermin. Which, frankly,
Yeah.
after I tried to kill him over 16 turns, I'm super glad to see happen. I'm sorry. Very sorry, Hamboy,
Yeah, but-
but
It's not dead. It's just injured.
not dead yet.
Yet. Yeah.
Well, he's getting.
But he's off the pitch for the
psychological
entire
scars.
game, dude. So he's replaced the Storm Vermin with Claw and Mighty Blow with a Meepo. So, that's really good for Vena.
Yeah. But this means that we didn't lose a gutter runner this turn.
No, but I think he still made a point.
Oh yeah. So it's possible that the Storm Vermin will be psychologically scarred if nothing else.
I wonder who's gonna score. Agility 5 or Movement 10 Gutter Runner.
Movement 10 needs 13 points to level his next skill. Clinks is already bigger, so I think you're probably going to want to try and give it to Weaver to continue the legacy. He really
So
needs
how
another
do you-
skill up.
So how do you break up this screen, or how do you get through, or do you just leave?
Multiple ways. You can use the wizard to get one of the word answers off the. Well,
Or frankly,
It's
you
not-
just get it to Clinks moving forwards and then just run past them.
leap.
Because
Normally
he's at
You
G5,
just
he
dodge through
doesn't
it.
care.
Well, it's 3 pluses into double tackle zones.
Well,
so
it's
you
not
just
if
care
you
about that.
jump over 2 people with leap and then just dodge out.
Yeah, basically just 1 leap and 1 dodge.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And even that dodge is 2+, so.
But then I can't do it this turn, so he has to move
What?
him out first.
Yeah, he's got to
What's
move
the
him
player?
up, but at the same time, I'd say Clinks is the player this time.
Okay.
I mean, depends how much he punches the right side.
But
Right.
he's only going to get 1 block.
But he can start with a wizard. I mean, if he wants to.
He could wizard
So-
them block, I
right,
suppose. Yeah.
So the problem with going with the right side is that young Crackham has tackle.
And Frenzy.
So it might be better to go somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, but that's why you
If
use
he
the
goes,
wizard.
but then again, if he goes to the middle, Captain Kush is in range.
Yeah.
Whereas if he sticks to the right, he's going to force the long
So he
play
might
from
go-
Kush.
So you might not want to get through the screen this turn, but rather set up so you can get through it next turn.
Well, as I say, he's already set up so he can get through it next turn because Weaver's in place.
Yeah,
what's he
but
doing with the...
But it's a easier with a leap piece, like you said.
Oh no, I think the better choice is the lead piece, but worst case scenario,
Yeah.
Weaver's in place.
Oh yeah.
You know, just last thing. But what's he doing with his passer, though?
Baiting.
Baiting? Well, I mean, sure.
I think
guess, but...
I think he's trying to convince Ven that he's going to the left, to Ven's left, when really he's going to make a play to the right.
I don't think it's very convincing.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm moving a passer to the left and everybody else to the right. Of course, I'm gonna go left.
But if
obviously.
he moves up anti-mage, because he can get anti-mage like around the screen, so that would
True.
make it harder for Venachar to defend, because then he has multiple avenues for attack, and that's always good. That's how Venachar usually plays.
Yeah, it's like Venachar's tactics being used against him.
We might see that. Okay, he's blitzing with him.
Dauntless. Yeah, he's got Dauntless, but it didn't work.
Yeah, it failed.
And it's
So
you
you
have
got
to
the
use a
two
reroll
dice
for
then.
it.
Reroll.
Oh, he used. Oh,
He used a
oh,
team,
right,
he
yes.
used a team reroll for Dauntless.
Right, he has a bunch of rerolls.
I mean, it's 2 turns left and he's got 3, so...
Yeah, what else is he going to roll this turn? That's more important.
So, question is he gonna run up further, or is he happy with being here and just forcing the screen to?
No, he's
Stand
gonna have to run up to threaten. See,
So
I don't
this
know. I don't like that play. I don't think he needed to do that. Whereas he could,
Just dodge out, yeah.
but he could have done some actual damage with Tinker because of the tackle on what a piece that matters, like a thrower.
You like the running up, but you don't like the blitz. Is that it?
That's what. I love where anti-mages ended up because it's, as I say, it's a lot of difficult decisions here.
Yeah. Yeah, because this gives Hamboy a way to score without having to go through the screen, and it also...
Well, he's already through the screen.
Yeah, but if Venachar marks up that other runner, then the other avenues will be through the screen.
Well, Weaver's
but the screen
still.
will have,
One,
but the
two,
screen will be smaller because Venachar will have to dedicate players.
Right, Weaver's now in scoring range without go for it.
Okay. So, but he's also moved to the left side, so I feel like this makes it slightly easier for Venachar to screen. But
I think he
then the
needs to
leap
whip
piece
Clinks
might
to the
go
right. No, the leap's coming as well. He's bringing the whole party.
Yep,
Okay.
there we go.
But there, at the same time, he's got 3 Storm Vermin, three Gut Runners in scoring position. I mean, he could bomb a load of Elves at them, and ooh, that's a broken rat.
How does a tree trip a rat? I mean...
Well, you just saw him, man. He just sticks his foot out.
Yeah, but he's so slow, like, are you waiting for him? Like, to just, yeah, get
Well,
your foot here?
I guess the tail got tangled in the branches.
Maybe.
But yeah, I think at this point, Ven's best option is to just pile everybody into the side. Maybe gun Captain Kush for Weaver, and then just... Oh, in fact, no, I think he really wants to hit Clinks here.
But
Clink's dangerous.
seeing as all the gut runners are now at the same side, it's possible to screen, but then again, screens can be dismantled with blitzes and stuff.
Yeah, I think Kush wants to hunt Clinks here, because if he brings down the Agi threat, it's a lot more difficult to see a pass player go through when you've won
Yeah.
an Agi 4.
Yeah. You don't wanna, if you don't have to, you don't wanna pass directly to anti-mage, because that's really far.
Well, especially with an Agi 3 thrower, yeah.
Yeah. So it's really the closer gutter runners that are bigger threats.
But for me, the absolute threat here is Clinks because he's got Leap
Yeah.
and Agi 5. If you take the
Agi
Agi
5,
5,
that's-
Agi 5 out, and that means Weaver's going to have to roll some hard dodges.
All right, and Furion, if both, for some reason, both Weaver and Clinks are not good options, then Furion could hand off to anti-mage. But okay, he's taking out anti-mage.
And even if that fails, like... Oh! That was a nice kick, but...
Just a
Okay,
sub.
so anti-mage isn't scoring, and Captain Kush is kind of in a screening position.
I almost
mean,
think he
that's-
wants to base Clinks here.
He needs to do
Maybe.
something, because... the screen is not gonna work against a leap.
An Agi5 leap, no, it's you might as well
No.
not have the screen.
Well,
Yeah.
if you make the screen deep enough, but
Even then, like,
If you make the screen deep enough, Weaver just runs across the entire pitch.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
Weaver does is switch sides because you're
Yeah.
having to mark the Agi5 leap and you're having to mark a movement 10 gut runner. This is why he needed to not go for. Anti-Mage was the least of the threats here.
oh yeah,
He was the easiest one to take out, and that's why he was there.
A streak of
and even if it's deep, like you can just blitz a player off, like one player, and it's still like a two,
No, I'm
pieces.
telling you, we're going to see Kling scoring here.
yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. But Venachar is doing like what he can, I guess.
Yeah, he's doing
not-
everything he can, but it's not. I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah, probably not.
Unless Snake Eyes happen.
Oh yeah,
Well, Snake Eyes can happen. Oh, there we go. Trey, do something.
fella's gonna get splat. Oh, I'm excited, Jim.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
That was a weird punch from left, and the guy went left.
Because he
Yeah,
kind of batted him under his arm.
That's gonna hurt in
that's grab for you.
I kind of don't like how with stuff like grab, you don't get the actual attack animations properly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something they'll work on later when they have all the teams. So like many years in the future.
I don't know. With just when they put so much work in the animations, it seems like such a shame that you don't get to see them.
It would look weird.
Oh, he's actually got an elf still lying down as well.
mean, punching-
Crack Ship needs to get off his backside as well. He needs to be in play.
Punching him and the guy goes forwards into him is like a bit weird to look from a cinematic standpoint, I guess. But let's see what happens. He needs to make a pass roll, a dodge roll, a leap roll.
There we go. Crack Ship's on his feet. That's good for him. Oh, hang on. What's he doing? He's just trying to get into
Okay,
interception.
so he's marking the one who can be handoffed to, so he's forcing the pass.
He's forcing a lot of dice rolls. But
Yeah,
I
he's
think he's
forcing
just,
a-
I think for me, Crackship gets blitzed, straight pass to the Agi5, run, leap, run, done.
Right. But I don't think he actually needs to blitz Crackship, because if he runs his full movement with Lone Druid, then it's not an interception threat.
Yeah, I suppose. You could swing around to the other side, yeah, and get past him.
He can just run.
Maybe I just
straight
want to
forward.
see him. Maybe I just want to see Crackship get punched because he's in what I think is the wrong place.
Yeah,
Right.
Teach him a lesson.
you could be basing that gutter runner.
Well, for
Forcing
the
him
for the
around.
sake of it, I mean, it's just a shot at 2 SPP on Tinker in a pretty safe block.
Right. But it's also risking a score. Slightly. 'Cause even though you have 2 rerolls, you can only use 1.
No, I know, but I don't know. I think it feels safe enough that I'd maybe consider it, just to try and put some more hurt on the. Because really, there's only one guy down. It is Longbong, but if he can take some more numbers out, it just makes his second half easier.
I don't think Hamboy is gonna do it. Maybe.
I don't necessarily think he's going to do it, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's an option.
Yeah, absolutely. Another option is to use the blitz to try to make the screen thinner and then not have to leap.
I don't really think. I don't know. I don't think the leap is a particular concern when you've got Agi. I want to see an Agi5 leap.
The thing is, like, he's got tackles on both ward answers behind there, so I feel like leap is still gonna be. I mean, it's still gonna be a 2+. I feel like on a 5 agility piece.
You can probably run a bit to the right to get away from that.
No, he's got to leap past one of the Agi pieces, one of the tackle
Yeah.
pieces.
Okay.
Should be good.
So then a blitz on like Smack Ahoy to the far left of the screen.
Oh, see, he's going for a 3 dice, so it's even safer. There we go.
Oh, okay. So it's
I told you he was
He's
going to block
trying-
something.
trying to level Tinker then.
Well,
But
I
I'm a 3 dice.
don't even think it's necessarily trying to level. I think it's just trying to reduce numbers. Because as I
Oh
said,
yeah, right.
every single
Yeah.
casualty he inflicts on high sales is
Oh yeah.
a numbers advantage for the second half.
Oh yeah. Especially a catcher.
But no, that was just a stun.
Not dead.
Okay, so let's see the play here.
I feel like Dimu, your motto just to be a stun is not a kill.
Yeah,
Oh, he fails
Oh, God.
there's the one. There's a one.
that was 1-1.
Uh-oh.
This
Uh-oh.
makes this very dangerous.
Okay, so he did catch it.
He has no skill rerolls for what's going to come next. And
Yeah,
he knows it.
and he already used his split, so he can't weaken the cage. The screen, I mean.
There goes the move, there goes the leap, there goes the falling on his backside. Oh dear.
Oh man.
Oh,
that's really good for
you've got to
Venachar.
feel good as Venachar right now.
Oh yeah. So 2-1 in the first half. That's sort of equivalent to getting 1-0, which is often considered status quo in your possession half, but you don't really expect that against rats. So that's really good.
And there we
kinda
go,
sad, though.
Puro Longbong just lying on his face. There's the Claw Mighty Blow guy, and then the knockout comes back just to really rub it in. I mean, you know, he was already going to be setting up numbers anyway, even with that guy staying off, but he didn't stay off, so...
Replace that player.
Well, it's nice for him to have some kind of advantage being behind on the score.
This team now has to kick the ball to the losing
Hopefully.
They'll want to get it back as soon as they can.
A bit sad though. I like it. I like when I see Leap play actually in action, but then get screwed over by ones.
See, as I used to play a lot of Wood Elves back on tabletop, so I was used to seeing leaps fail on is it ones or two? No, it's only ones with Agi4 in it.
Leap fails on a 1 and 2 on GLT4, and it fails on
Oh
1
yeah,
if
because
you're
it
GLT5.
doesn't get a base +1, does it? Whereas a lot
Nope,
of skills
it's
do.
just
Yeah, exactly.
no modifiers.
Yeah. So agility 5 is what you want with Leap.
I mean, this is
Oh,
what I
long
was hoping
legs.
for Malalock, but it didn't happen.
Doesn't
sadly.
long legs give you +1 as well?
Yes, as well. +1 on legs.
Oh yeah.
But
+1 on legs.
legs.
No, not +1 on leap, but +1 on legs.
Precisely. I want to see actually how it looks like on the rats if you got if you got long legs.
Not much longer, to be honest. The rat mutations, the chaos mutations look really good. The rat mutations actually look kind of bad.
Oh.
Like claw on a rat is on a storm vermin is just a big tooth.
It's a green tooth, yeah.
It's a big
Yeah.
green poison, but that's not for me a claw. That's a tooth. It's not. It's a fang. It's not a claw.
Yeah, I
It's not even a fang though.
Oh, the two heads on a gut runner is like a head underneath the
Below.
other head, but it's only like another lower jaw. It's not a full head.
That's
Yeah.
Scoring my first touchdown, Jim. You see,
Yeah.
I just ripped
Yeah.
the head
It's
off
sad,
this
yeah.
kid.
Because the
So
beast,
I-
you get an extra head next to it, like just an extra head.
Just for fun.
Pop
It-
Oh,
it.
the claws are like Wolverine-style claws on the back of the Chaos Warriors. That's cool.
Into the end zone.
The extra head on
Catch.
the Beastmen don't look like the regular head though. They look
No.
like some kind of different, but still a head.
Yeah,
I
they
guess.
look
But
mutated.
it's a full head though, as opposed to like part of a head. The other thing
Yeah.
that gets me is it's because I always wanted again with the Skaven models. There was on tabletop there was like a storm vermin with a big old lobster claw, and it's
Ooh.
actually like the claw that they've used for the claw icon.
Yeah.
For Lycan, whereas Lycan's got it. It was one of those big claws, yeah,
Yeah.
instead of a hand. And there was a model for that on tabletop. And they've even they've put a star player in for the Skaven, I can't remember the guy's name, who has that claw. And he's got the big
Yeah.
lobster claw, so it's not like the assets aren't in the game, they just didn't want to give you it, which makes no
Maybe-
sense to me.
Maybe they wanted the star player to be special, you know.
Yeah, probably, but it's still not a great
This
decision.
before, Jim.
Yeah, at least give him like I don't know, claws on the hand, not on the tooth he's never using.
Yeah, to be fair,
Yeah.
Grumpy that.
I love that. To be fair, though, not it's there, but not a great decision. Could be so descriptive of Cyanide's Blood Bolt.
Oh.
I mean, plus, if it's on the tooth, you don't see it. Because, like, oh, that Stormvermin looks normal. Okay, he doesn't have claw. Oh, wait, no, he has claw. You just don't see
Well,
it.
it doesn't look that normal because the teeth is all green and stuff.
Well, there we go.
Slightly
That's another reroll for Hamboy. We still can't see his wizard, which is, by the way, still there. There's
Yeah.
still a wizard in play, so that's
Right,
kind of
so-
scary to be.
So it could So you could use that. So you could score now and then turn over with Wizard to get a leading position.
I feel like that's the decision. That's the choice he's making.
Yeah.
Score quick, and then use the wizard to score to deny a score and then score again.
Yeah, that would be a good game plan.
That's how Hamboy wins this. For me.
Yeah. So the question is, when do you want to stall in this equation? Because once you have the lead, you want to stall, right?
Well, I think you wanna score quick just to give yourself as many, just in case Venachar tries to stall, knowing that the wizard's there.
Right.
So many decisions. So little time. No.
Well, there's plenty of time actually. The one thing we do give coaches is a lot of thinking time in this league with the 4 minutes.
Oh yeah.
It'd be fun with 40 seconds though. That's real fun. That's like just go, 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 go.
Have you played 1 minute turns? That's terrifying.
I played 40-second turns, so yes.
When did you do that?
Blood Bowl 1.
Okay.
There was a league, and it was a 40-second league. I was like, yeah, just go, go, go.
So,
Which was fun.
Okay.
A bit
I
hectic,
don't,
but yeah.
I don't think I would like it, but I can see that some would.
It's an interesting adaptation on playing the game. I've played minute turns on the Cripple Cup with Lupak.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a difference between minute and 40 seconds too. So.
Oh yeah, a minute is barely enough. I don't know how you do 40 seconds. You just don't get to move all the pieces in 40 seconds.
When you're moving and blocking, the timer stops obviously, so you get a bit more. But like basically, as soon as you move a piece and you hope you have a mummy or a tree man that slowly moves somewhere, and it's like
So you take undead to get more time.
Yeah, basically you take undead to get more time.
Whoa, okay.
What the hell's happening there?
That's a sure hands fail, kicking it to a gut runner. He's seriously considering using his reroll here, and I feel like he needs to.
He's got 4 rerolls.
I think it's a turnover regardless, though.
It is a turnover regardless, but at least the ball's in hand.
Yeah.
That's
so
a lot of a safer position. If you hadn't got that ball in hand, that could have been a real easy player by Captain Kush to get in there. I mean, to be fair, Captain Kush can still get in there and blitz Furion without much trouble.
Or like Edward can get it with 5 agility. All sorts of problems if the ball goes.
Well, I'd use Kush to get in there to take him out.
Yeah, obviously.
But if as you say, if the ball went down, are we going to see it? No, we're not. We're just going to see him try and punch through the front line. That's fair.
God,
Okay,
I love
so-
the animation of the Wood Elves.
War Dancers just look so smooth. They really
Yeah.
made with the hair as well. The hair looks really good, and that flying kick when they actually break armor is so nice.
Which is kind of sad with the new teams. They don't look so special, like the Norse and the Undead.
I love the undead animations. Have you ever seen a skeleton touchdown dance?
No, but
It
I mean,
does.
I've seen
It does the thriller dance.
Okay, that's cool, but like the punching aspect of them feels kind of weird. Like when the rights they go for the bow down effect, it just looks so weird. Like I don't know, it's weird.
He's marking up the Gutter Runner. It's not enough to really be threatening yet, but it's a tackle on him, so that matters.
But look where Weaver is.
Weaver.
He's also marked, yeah. But
He's
not
marked,
really
but
tackle.
he's also on the front line, which means, that blitz against the Lyrat could have went straight into Weaver.
Oh, so actually, Hamboy might push Jon Blowham to chain push Weaver if he commits a lot of players, and then just run it in.
It's a bit hard to do that.
Yeah,
Hard, but not
but he
impossible.
can. Yeah,
I
it's
feel
probably
like
not.
we don't need to see too many Wood Elves coming forward here. You need to leave some back.
So this is feeling like a lot of pressure though from the Wood Elves. It's really hard to. Well, you need to do a lot of dodges to get the ball safe now.
I mean, if he commits too much though, he can punch it. Oh god,
What was he doing there?
not sure.
Oh,
He's
running around
marking
back.
He's marking the last Gutter Runner, so now all of them are marked.
Yeah, but if they push the War Dancer away, and let's say he hands off the ball to the thrower, he can go right side, pass it to the Stormworm over there.
I don't think that was
but-
necessarily the best role, the best decision there.
It's not the best decision, but that's what I would do.
But the thing is, Venachar has set up the situation
Oh,
in a way so
no.
that if one roll fails for Hamboy, then Hamboy is in a lot of trouble.
So,
it's no,
Dreamify.
yeah,
About that well-behaved treeman.
yeah, he's super well behaved.
Yeah.
He's taken root
I mean,
3 times.
He did not move from that spot the entire game, but yeah.
No, he moved a couple of steps forwards.
I think he moved
Yeah.
one step forward.
Well, he moved from it in halftime. But yeah. Yeah, this tree is not. It's not his day.
No. I think the weather dome is at fault here. It's affecting him somehow.
Oh yeah, because the weather dome has been up, so it hasn't been raining enough here, so he's not getting enough water.
Yeah.
So it's not
Or
enough.
blood.
to root
Like
one.
no blood, no water, so like
So it's not. So he rooted once because he was thirsty, but it wasn't like enough. So it keeps rooting because there's not enough water to the weather dome. Yeah.
gimping his own team. Man.
Yeah, unless it's Hamboy who bought the weather dome. I'm not sure.
I don't
But
think
still
so.
not 100% sure whose it is.
I think
Yeah.
it's Venachar's because I mean it makes sense.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, it fits Venachar's team playstyle very, very well.
Oh, probably. Yeah, because most of the weather things makes ball play harder.
I have to say, though, I really think he needed to leave more players back. I mean, even worst case scenario, he could do the almost inconceivable and get a touchdown on Tinker.
Yeah.
So what does Hamboy do here? Is it Tinker?
He pushes
Is
through,
it-
man.
Is it potatoing with Tinker that is the thing?
There's
he
a
won't
lot
get-
he can do.
He's not gonna get out of range of the catchers, but he will probably get out of the range from the war dancers. Yeah.
Fantastic thing.
Oh,
So and the catchers, well, one of them are blocked, but
help the future kid.
that's blocked
Don't
too.
do
So
it again. I
Yeah.
hate that.
if he potatoes with Tinker, his Venachar is only gonna get a 1 dice on him.
He could theoretically dodge Furion out, hand off to Clinks. Clinks could make some bullshit leap play. Oh no, there we go. He's moving Tinker. So Tinker's not a scoring threat anymore.
Fight.
Okay. And he seems to be doing something.
Hooch
Nice.
gets KO'd. Is that like the second time or the third time he's been KO'd?
Well, it's at least second. It might be the third.
He could easily still hand off to Clinks here by a one dodge, hand off on a 2+, leap on a 2+,
Right.
and just run down by where. If Tinker moves down, he can use Tinker and Meepo 6 as a screen and get Clinks behind that screen very, very easily. And that would put Venachar in a very bad position because he's committed hard.
But will he use leap on that? I mean it failed last
If-
time.
If he fails a roll in this sequence, it's Hamboy who's in a really shitty situation.
But he's in a really bad situation regardless at this point.
Yeah. Well, unless he somehow manages to outmaneuver, which he could do.
Yeah, I don't like Hamboy's position. I don't think Hamboy's in a particularly strong position any which way you look at this.
Yeah, so this was good play by Venachar.
I mean, it was risky because, yet again, as I say, if Hamboy had gone balls to the wall, he could have technically got a touchdown on his Storm Venom.
Yeah, that would be cool. Potatoing with Tinker. I like that play idea. Because there would have been 2 catchers in range of Tinker if he ran his movement allowance, but they only have strength 2. So
Oh,
uh-oh.
that's the ball carrier as well.
Yeah.
So that's a another team reroll down.
Okay, so but this is what. So now it's not quite as bad though, because he's not. But it's still
He's
bad.
very exposed because, you know, Captain Kush is right there.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gonna pass it to a... Yeah, he's
Well,
gonna
yeah.
pass it.
But see, if you were going to take that pass,
And succeeds.
he could have took that pass when Tinker was in the right place, you know?
Yeah.
It's a bit riskier though.
He wanted to take a catcher out, I guess.
I still don't think this is particularly safe. Ultimately, with strength 4 on
Captain
This
Kush.
is as
Captain Kush,
this
all
is
he
as
needs.
safe. This is as safe as it will get, though. So yeah.
He's basing Kraken.
Again, like-
this is brave.
All you need is the tape.
Again, like with Venachar with the elf screen, this is
Oh.
Hamboy doing what he can. Ooh,
Now that's-
fouling
that's-
opportunity.
That's
Fouling
really good.
opportunity.
Has he got a position? He has got a piece.
He's got a wrestle piece, but it's gonna open up the cage.
Well, he could always. Yeah. I still think it's too good of a.
He could dodge out Meepo 4 first to.
Come on, folks.
Fill the cage.
It's a niggled war dancer. It'd be literally rude not to foul this guy.
Yeah, but you dodge out Meepo 4 first, because then you don't sacrifice the cage.
No, he fails his dodge there as well.
Oh man.
And that was Weaver.
Yeah, so it might be the Wood Elves fouling now.
Was that
Yeah.
a double dodge? That was a 3+ dodge.
3+ dodge, yeah.
And he got 2/2s. What?
2/2s.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
only he had agility 5 instead of movement plus
No,
1.
no, come on, Ven. You need the foul here. You need the foul.
Well, you also need to stop the score, so.
Decision.
There's no decision. You use the war dancer as a cage breaker. Blitz, leap, punch, ball. Thank you, foul.
The foul will
but
probably
the foul is the
unassisted.
end.
The foul will probably unassisted.
Yeah, okay.
but-
There's some random other bits happening in between, but essentially,
Yeah.
this is the best chance he's got of getting the ball back on
Oh yeah.
Hamboy's drive, and he really needs to foul Weaver. Somebody needs to foul Weaver. I'll get on the pitch and foul Weaver.
You can't, you're not Bob.
Bob only did it like at the start of a kickoff too. So they actually follow the rules,
Follow the rules.
sort of.
Sort of, maybe. No, it's just leaping, blitz, tinker, and get done with, man. Just punch him. Just punch him out. Take the ball off him. He doesn't need it anymore.
Don't you want to do something with young Crackdown first, so he's not lying down?
Yeah, but
Maybe.
okay, John could just get up and punch Clinks, I suppose. That would be nice too. I don't know. He needs to. Oh, he's just gonna what?
Whoa.
Strange. Okay. So that's the Truer out for a little while.
He's literally just setting up as a defense. I think he wants to try and stall.
Yeah, but Weaver now is just open for... Oh, he's stunned. Never mind.
He's-
Got him skills are over the stun icon.
He still needs to kick it in the teeth.
Yeah, but he's gonna get, like, no.
Maybe I'll kick him next turn.
Maybe.
Probably
I
not.
don't know. I'm losing faith in Venachar at this point.
Well, I mean, he's trying to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, but taking out Gutter Runners is how you beat Skaven.
It's
if the
one of the
Stormwarming
ways.
Not if the Stormwarming go and just go through it.
If you take out all 4 of Skaven's Gutter Runners, they will find it very,
you will
very
not. You will
hard
not
to score.
Yeah,
against you.
but you will not take all 4 of them out.
Well, you won't if you don't foul them.
And it's probably too late to have time to take them all out.
But
Yeah.
Weaver was in a similar position in the first half.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just saying. And while
Yeah,
Weaver
that's
hasn't actually done anything, he's been a threat. No, he's been enough of a threat in so many situations.
They're gathering around that
Oh.
little player, like halflings
Here we
around
go.
a family.
This could be
There we
bad.
go. Boom.
Oh,
It's an armor break.
it's an armor break. A
Just a
stun,
stun.
because might be enough.
Oh, it certainly protects the ball.
Enough for what?
I don't know, something to not
Oh,
happen.
that wasn't even Kush though. And
No,
that
that
was
was
the
the-
niggled guy. So I mean, that could have been really bad.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
It wasn't, but it could have been.
Yeah. So what do you do now? So it seems like both coaches are kind of stalling right now.
I feel like they have no idea what to do at this point. Like they're trying to do something and
Again,
I think
Hamboy's
it-
got a really tough decision as to how fast does he want to score to try and force the wizard, or does he want to go to overtime with the wizard?
Well, so probably. Oh yeah, you're right. There's overtime too. Overtime with a wizard is actually pretty good. So yeah,
especially
Overtime.
against the like elves.
yeah. Because I don't think you want to score too early as Hamboy. So maybe you want to score on like turn 14 or something, giving Venachar 2 turns to score, and then because Venachar must score fast, he will open himself up somehow, and then you can wizard it maybe.
Well, that's a cage and a half.
By the powerful greater clans.
Yeah, is anyone else wishing Venachar had a wizard at this point?
Clan Escher,
Yes.
and so on.
the vintage 5-man fireball just for the lulz.
Don't talk to me for the next few
Oh.
downs.
Mega
Well,
cage.
he's out of the range of the tree man now.
And now the
Yeah.
tree is a nice ornament.
I
Well,
mean,
he's still part of the elf screen.
yes. Guys, I'm useful, I swear.
I'm doing something. I'm doing some. What are you doing? Nothing. Okay.
I'm the strongest part of the.
You know what he
elf
needs to
screen.
do? He needs to blitz Furion with Captain Kush, and then he needs to foul Weaver.
Furion, which one is that?
He's the wrestler guy at the front.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Blitz
That would
him,
be-
blitz him down with Kush, get some damage on the team, take out one of the gut runners, and then foul Weaver. But you know what he's not going to
committing
do?
to this elf screen.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? The lack of
So I guess he can foul.
no, this
me
is
before-
very much how you
well,
use
still-
a tree with elves. Is you rotate around the tree, even
Yeah,
if it's not rooted because it's so slow. You always
Yeah.
use it as the focal point of your play, and you either swing your players to one side of it, and you basically make the enemy have to go through your tree to get to your team.
So another purpose of this screen is protecting young Crackham, I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's certainly you're not going to want to see him get kicked in the teeth. But then
Yeah.
again, one blitz can push Blown back, and then John Crackham can get at least a nice little
That's a holding.
kick.
Okay, we get a. So we might see a foul on the guard piece.
I just don't think we're going to see a foul. And that disappoints me immensely, because I want to see a foul.
But
I
it's
feel
it's the unskilled lineman who hasn't moved, so it's the best piece to foul. with.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I mean, if the player gets sent off, I mean, he's already bleeding players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just don't want to foul a random guard piece. It's not, when there's a valuable player like Weaver lying on his face,
Right.
that's where you want to put the kick in, and not a guard guy.
Okay. Right. So he's not gonna foul. So Hamboy's turn.
I feel like I spend half my commentary videos just saying foul, but people need to foul more.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, not always, but pretty often.
Okay, everybody but Gengar pretty much needs to foul
okay,
more.
okay, you know what? Let's change up. Tree is not gonna pass anymore. He needs dirty player on now.
Dirty play. You know what? Have you ever seen a tree foul? That is
No.
that is a brutal animation. He basically just puts his entire foot on a player. He literally just stands on them as though he's taking a step, and his foot is the size of a player. So you can just imagine the guy just getting crushed from the weight of a giant tree.
So how is that not an insta kill on the tree man? Like,
Because that's how tough some of these players are.
Jesus.
They might
Even
be
skinks?
like might be like the ground is kind of soft, so they get pushed down into the ground rather than being crushed.
Like the scene at the end of the Avengers where the Hulk batters Loki around, and he's like impacted into the ground. It's like that's what happens when a treeman fouls you. You just kind of sat there going,
Help.
Oh.
Poor rat.
But yeah, there's going to be very little action coming out of Hamboy this time. Maybe a quick blitz. I don't know. Where's his gut runner? Not his gut runner. His
So
stomp.
maybe he's just really happy that Venachar isn't going for the ball, so he's just stalling it out.
I'd like to see the ball get passed off from Tinker here because he really needs to start using Tinker as an attack. But he seems to just be quite happy just using his.
As an assist.
Oh, that's not
His-
good.
Well, he has wrestle.
Yeah, no, but that's not really what you want from the blitz there.
Oh yeah, you want to hurt people, right?
I mean, he can put. Oh no, he can. That's a sidestep. Damn it. It's not to say he can serve that piece if he wants to, but no, sidestep is a bit making things a lot difficult as always.
Oh, his hand sit up to the thrower.
There's a lot of players I would have passed that ball to, and the throw was none of them.
Well, the thrower is good at passing it to some other guy next turn.
Not as.
I don't know.
Not,
You
not
give
a
it to
safe
agility 4,
holding it though.
actually
not-
agility 5, and like you could give it to a gutter runner.
But
Like,
The-
agility
the-
5 gutter.
but if you're not throwing far, the pass reroll is worth a lot more.
I don't know. Agility 5 versus agility 3.
Yeah, the difference in agility might be. I suppose with accurate as well, though. Well, he hasn't got accurate. He's got just no.
Yeah.
He's got nothing. So
Just pass. Just pass.
But pass is really, really a big deal.
But he's got rerolls as well. I mean, I feel like agility 5 would be better than agility 3 with a potential reroll.
There's also the protection against trip wall.
True. Plus block. Although gutter also has the block. I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, it's easy for me to say because I'm not playing, but yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Saying stall ball right now.
Plus, we still have the potential of the agility 5 leaping over pieces.
But if I was Hamboy here, I would start to get nervous because you've got no forward momentum.
yeah, and the longer he hangs on to this, the more we're pushing into a.
Yeah, but remember, like, Weaver, 10 movement, agility 5 leap, like, there's... He just needs to get, like, what, 2-3 spaces?
But the
forward,
thing is,
that's
if
it.
he hasn't got a single player in the Wood Elf half, it doesn't matter how good your skills are.
Yeah.
True.
Of course, it's not a hurry yet, but it's we're getting there. And Captain Kush is doing his hit and runs, so that's what Venachar is relying on as the action part.
And I think we're going to see a lot of this cage kind of roll around to the other side of the tree.
Yeah, there's sort of like an opening to the right now.
I mean, he just places both of his gutters on the left or right, and, I mean, Venachar can hold both sides.
Not without, not even being 2 men down. It's really difficult for him.
I mean, even the tree can't move anywhere else, so... Even though it's in the middle part, it's still, like, there
It
permanently.
seems like Hamboy can break through on the right here if he really wants to. He can like get a
It's
cage.
not
right.
really a breakthrough. He can push forwards a bit, but, with Kush there, it's never truly a breakthrough.
I mean, he can try with a Dauntless.
Yeah, but it
Hopes for
is enough.
50-50.
It is enough to open up for leap plays later, so it's good, I think, to get there.
As I say, I think the big story here was that failed equalizer at the end of the first half.
Plus Wizard should play. I mean, you can use the Wizard to get extra touchdown and then hope for the coin toss.
So I guess Hamboy's plan right now is to score at the last moment and then go to overtime and then use the Wizard.
Yeah, I think that could be the decision here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but emergency decision, like if it's the final turn and he needs to get the ball into the end zone.
He needs to get some forward momentum because he's spent 4 turns and he hasn't even got a single square into his opponent's half yet.
Yeah, but if that's his game plan to score at the last minute, that's actually kind of good for Hamboy. Just I would start to get nervous.
It's kind of good, but I'd like to have seen at least a little bit of inroads.
I think
Yeah.
4 turns is enough.
I don't know, I think I'd just still be getting a little bit twitchy.
I mean, it's always going to be twitchy. It's a Blood Bowl.
Yeah.
In
Then
comes
again,
Tinker
Hamboy-
to see if he can get that SPP he needs for the Mighty Blow, and he can't.
No.
Although he's
Then
now
again,
got tackle
Hamboy
on the War Dancer, which is nice.
True.
Yeah, that's nice. That is nice, actually.
Is Captain Kush actually blind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a boss.
Like, he doesn't need to see. Like, he hears everything.
See, this is why Venachar keeps winning. He's got Daredevil on his team.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm not too keen. Like, the Daredevil...
Don't you badmouth Daredevil to me.
No,
I
no,
don't
not
wanna-
bad. No, I'm saying, like, Daredevil is... I mean, look at that hair. Look at that hairstyle. That doesn't say Daredevil. That mohawk over there.
He's a blind guy running around beating the pants out of people. He's Daredevil.
He might be Stick.
Maybe.
He hasn't killed anyone yet.
I mean,
Are you sure?
I'm not sure. I haven't
But he
seen
hasn't killed
everything.
anyone in this game yet, so...
Yeah, that's true.
He's more Daredevil than Stick right now.
Right.
He did badly hurt a guy, which is pretty in line with Daredevil. Knocked the same guy out a couple of times.
Oh yeah, that's very Daredevil.
And before he just leaps in and just punches somebody.
Yep.
Like that ball carrier right now.
That's a taunt right there. That's just disrespectful. The ball is 2 squares away from a strength 4 war dancer with just everything that he needs to take it off you. That's disrespectful.
Yeah. Well, it's what he has to do.
It's what he has to do, but it's disrespectful.
We'll see what happens.
Couple of catches up to mark the front line and just jump in and go boom. And just execute him.
So I would want to place the guard piece like 1 step above the ball carrier.
Yep.
But then again, you can just come in the square in front of him.
Yeah.
What this catcher here, Smack Ahoy, runs round to the side of Meepo 2, so he's basing all 3 Meepos.
Okay, this was actually a better guard placement than I was thinking of, because this way, if he jumps from right where he is, he's going to be on the guard piece. So he will have to dodge and leap to get a better position.
Because I was assuming he was going to come in from the front. But he's still 1-dicing him. Because you can mark 3 Meepos up with 1 piece.
He can also dodge and then jump in from behind and get a 2 dice if he marks from the outside.
But it's very hard to mark that backline.
Oh yeah, so it's going to be a 1 dice if he does it. So it might.
I don't think he's going to do it. Because the player he needs to mark has just moved his full movement allowance and isn't marking anyone.
So this is basically a really good, really well designed cage by Hamboy.
It is, but it still could have been abusable. Even a 1-dice against that ball carrier is risky.
Yeah, but then you're risking the life of Captain Kush.
That's his job. His job is to be risked.
Oh yeah, but Venachar is a nervous guy.
I don't know. He's got nervous because of how many casualties he suffered during the season, but he never was. The Venachar that I played near the beginning of the season would have jumped him in there without even thinking about it.
Right. Well, he would have if he had. Yeah, he has to. Oh, yeah, he would have.
I'm a bit sad he moved everything to the right side though.
Well, that tells us what he's planning to do, but it also, he's still got Weaver there at the back, who is not quite in scoring range, but is close.
And he's
So close.
And he's got Clinks with a leap.
Who's also is in scoring range.
Yeah, he is in scoring range. Actually, Weaver is also in scoring. No, he isn't. Okay.
Not yet.
But how come is? Well, he is if he pushes the war down.
He is if he moves his players out of the way. He's not based on the fact that there's players in the way, but Clinks doesn't care about crap like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's 2 go for it rolls, so.
And a leap roll, which we've already seen go catastrophically wrong.
I mean, it can't happen 2 times in a row, let's be honest.
It can. This is Blood Bowl.
I know.
Of course.
Stun.
Nice.
Which could be a problem.
That's
Because there's an obstacle in the way.
Yeah, it's not a problem so much because of the actual stun, because it's just alignment. It's more a problem of the fact that they've now got to maneuver around him, and it really cuts down their breathing room. I'd love to see Venachar maybe leave Edward kind of forward a bit as a scoring threat, in case he ever does get the ball free.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. Of course, he doesn't technically need to score again.
If he does, he'd basically end the game. If he moves Edward forwards, manages a balls to the wall Captain Kush player, and then gets the ball up to Edward, it's game over.
Oh yeah. But it might not be important enough to risk things on.
No, I know, but at the same time, it would have been a nice thought.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know how much use Edward's actually being where he is right now, to be honest.
Well, here's the side screen.
But he's already got crack ship for that.
Yeah, but crack ship can be blitzed. Oh, but there's a way through anyway. Right?
Yeah, if crack ship gets blitzed, there's a way through anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah. Okay, now it's not really that much harder to blitz him. A little bit harder. It's hard to get him. You need a guard to assist, and then you weaken the protection of the ball.
I mean, Venachar is very much showing his awareness and knowledge of Elf screens here. We've seen, you know, there've been comprehensive Elf screen players.
What are you up
Oh yeah,
I'm thinking about what to have.
and Hamboy
In
has
fact,
showed some
I
not to try
genuinely
to get
feel,
through.
I genuinely feel like if someone ever wants to start an Elf team, they could probably just watch this replay and learn how to Elf screen from this replay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love how the war dancers don't ever stop moving either. They just like hop
Like
and
dancing, just like up, up, up.
well, they are war
Okay.
dancers.
So he moves up the guard, so it looks like he wants to blitz crack ship here.
See the dead insects in your
Well,
Because that's
Crack
the
Ship's just a freebie every single time.
Well, he needed to move up the guard to get a 2 dice. It was more or less the only way, and this way, the cage with the ball is not as safe from Captain Kosh.
But
right
down
now.
goes
But-
Crack Ship.
Oh yeah,
And then he pulls the Storm Vermin back. Or pushes him forwards and just
And he
continues
can-
to move to the left.
yeah. He could move the ball carrier so it's next to the guard piece again.
Well, I think he could swing even further to the left.
Yeah, maybe, but yeah. War dancer threat, man. But yeah, he can do that.
Decision.
And I think he's trying to decide where is he setting up his new cage. But I
Yeah.
think he could go way left and just keep the elves running. And he's making those few steps every single time into the half that he needs.
Right, he can set up the cage like one step more forward than he is now.
And he can move the Furion to, a threat, a scoring threat.
Furion, I would love to see Furion just bomb it down this left side of Venachar right now, down to around the 16-yard mark. Just leg it right across there and just be this massive threat that he has to deal with.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome. And yes,
Although he can do the
maybe
same
not-
with the, he can do the same with the Weaver though.
I don't think he's going to expose Weaver like that, but Furion is a pretty throwaway piece. He's already got a better ball hawk than Furion.
in anti-mage.
Yeah, so Furion is that wonderful fourth gut runner that Skaven love to have. That is, because in Skaven, he's got the ideal gut runner in that he's got the movement piece, he's got the agi piece, he's got the ball
Sure.
hawk. So the
You're
wonderful,
only the only one with tackle though.
yeah, but he's the wonderful fourth one that you can afford to make slightly more risky decisions with.
Right.
Just because even if you do lose him, oh well, you've still got your core 3 gut runners that fulfill all the jobs you need your gut runners to do, which is the agi work, the movement work, and the ball hawk work.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's
Okay, so it's moving up the cage over there, I guess. So I guess
That's
it's
a
gonna
bit-
do a gutter runner cage, I guess.
I would assume so, yeah.
he can move one line rat over there, but
Well, he's
Yeah,
probably
right.
going to use the line rats to just get in the way.
Well, the liner, it's good. Line rat is a better corner than a gutter runner, so he might have one of the corners to be a line rat and 3 of the corners gutter runners.
plus Clinks is gonna be in the scoring threat with Leap if there's gonna be another screen.
Well, Weaver's a scoring threat, Clinks is a scoring threat from here.
Yeah,
I mean,
the-
Lone Druid is a scoring threat.
I mostly relied on
Not that much of a scoring. Without dodge and a agi 3, he's not that much of a scoring threat.
well,
I mean, it's still something.
he's close enough to not have to go for it.
Yep.
And if you can blitz a hole in the coming screen.
And he actually does need 3 SPP to level up, so thinking of the long game for a moment, he would be a perfect touchdown for Hamboy
yeah.
here.
These Skavens are just too fast. Look at them.
But look at this, he's doing what he always does. When he wants to force a touchdown, he just puts every single gut runner he's got into scoring range. And it's like, you can't stop them all.
moves like a brown streak.
Well, that's one way to describe it.
Yeah, it's hard to stop them all anyway. You can force them to roll dice. That's what you can do.
That's
Or you can
all
leap
you
in
can
with-
do.
Well, you can leap in with Captain Kush for the miracle. That's also something you can do.
But, look at Captain Kush, he clearly deals in miracles.
Indeed. That's a big part of why Venachar won his last game.
Wow, he's
4
actually
seconds.
coming down to the wire on this, and he's still got to play the move. So I hope he knows where Meepo 3's going, otherwise this could be over before... There we go. Go, little Meepo!
No.
I think he leaves that. I think he
He's
just
not
leaves him
gonna
as an
reroll that.
obstacle.
Yeah. This is.
He needs to think for the overtime, and obviously because you don't get your rerolls back in the overtime, that would have been a reroll he couldn't afford to waste.
So this. This cage is like scarily close to allowing chain pushes, but it's just barely isn't.
I think I'd love to see just a lot of basing from the Wood Elves this time. A lot of basing, Bashlon, Druid.
A lot of basing and then jumping in with Captain Cash. That's what I want to say.
Blitz the ball carrier and hope the ball bounces. Because hope you've got enough bases down that the players just can't catch the bouncing ball until it goes somewhere you want it.
Yeah, it's a lot to hope for, but it's probably.
But
it forces about as much dice as the Elf screen would do. It's in this situation, so it's a good play.
I think it forces more, but the big thing is, you know, Hamboy can score next turn if he doesn't do this. Because
and he can probably still can score even if he does this, but there's a chance that you steal the ball.
Well, it's all about chance. You know, you're dealing in chances now. You're not dealing in certainties because I mean, you're never dealing in certainties in Blood Bowl anyway. You're just dealing in high probabilities. But
and now we're dealing in low probabilities.
But we've seen the low probability play fail once.
True.
Yeah.
The low probability of failure, I mean.
Oh, yeah. I stopped hearing you now.
Sorry, I was thinking about the options available and what I'd love to see, but I would just love to see a Captain Kush miracle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
That's what I need. That's what I need from my life right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's gearing it up for that.
I think he is actually prepped for it as well. This is the beautiful thing. I think he's got to come in from the front. There goes the blitz. There goes the run.
Yeah, it's happening.
Is he going to leap? Or is he just going to dodge? He's got to leap there. Why has he gone there, though?
The ball's gonna go safer if he...
Oh yeah, it goes in a better direction for him.
But he gave up a 2 dice for a 1 dice, so that was really ballsy.
Well, it's a higher chance of a ball steal, so that's good.
No, true, but it was still incredibly ballsy.
Yeah.
And I think that actually explains, when you think about it, why he's kept the ball in the thrower, even though we didn't necessarily think it was the best idea. Simply because the thrower has the sure hands to ignore the strip ball. But he's just knocked him out, so he's daredeviled it. And there's the failed catch. He's not going to try and reroll that. There's too many tackle zones.
No.
That was a bad bounce for Venachar.
That was the worst place that could have gone.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's still got a tackle zone on the ball until Captain Kush gets punched in the face.
It would have been pretty amazing if Captain Kush actually caught it. Because Captain Kush is really hard to punch down.
In all fairness, it was a 5 out of a 6.
Yeah.
So it was close.
Yeah.
I mean, Klinks can still just pick it up. He's got agility 5.
Even when Captain Kush is in the middle of a cage, he's really hard to punch down. I have experience of this.
And don't forget, he's also... Oh my god, the Agi player. That's only a 4+.
Yeah.
No!
Okay, but it might still work out.
What's happening?
Well, that worked out.
Hot potato! Hot potato!
That was
I'm so very disappointed that didn't work, because that was incredibly ballsy, and he only needed a 4, and he got 2 2s.
Well, it did work, because it bounced to a better place for Venachar.
It did, but there's a lot of punches going to be swinging in towards the Elves, and will it be a better place after the punches have finished landing?
Well, we'll see, I guess.
Because, you know, Meepo 6 hits Edward for a 2 dice, Tinker hits John for a 2 dice, and suddenly... You know, all you've got to do is blitz John Crackham away, and you're done. I
mean, in theory, Anti-Mage could dauntless the War Dancer.
I don't even think he needs to.
Ooh.
I genuinely don't even think... Meepo 6 plus Meepo 1 with an assist from Meepo 4 just clears up the 2 guys marking the back. Then the Storm Vermin comes running in and smashes John Crackham in the face. And...
So again, the problem with these War Dancers is that they have sidesteps, so they are really, really hard to push away.
But when you've got tackle, it's not that big of a deal.
It's still a pretty big deal. Because one of them has strength 4 and stuff.
Yeah, but not the one he's going for.
Yeah, I guess.
I
Still
think
one
this is pretty safe, to be honest.
I mean, if he doesn't get the ball now, he's gonna use the wizard next turn. I mean, he
I would
kind of has
not.
to.
I would not describe any of this as safe. This is a scrum. This is pretty even.
I think this is a scrum in Hamboy's favour. I still very much do.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Personally,
Hamboy is one down, so nerves are kicking in now.
Hamboy is a cool customer, dude. You can't discount Hamboy at any turn of events.
Oh yeah.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone.
Yeah, he's cool.
Meepo one needs to block this so he can free up Tinker to block the John Crackham. And then he just...
The Meepo 1-5.
I mean, if they knock the War Dancer out of the commission, Klings can just leap to the ball.
I'm surprised he used Tinker there. I'm very surprised he used Tinker there, because I would have thought he really wanted to bring Tinker in for the John Crackham takedown.
Well, he might use the Dauntless Gutter Runner. Where is he?
No, the Dauntless Gut Runner just moved.
I mean, he can use the.
Okay.
I think that was a massive tactical mistake.
No, I think he can use the line rat to get additional assists like this, and punch him with the gutter. There we go. He's got a what's in the
And he
face
got
called?
he got a POW.
He's
I
got
would
tackle anyway.
sidestep onto the ball here, I think.
Maybe.
Because otherwise, it's the only chance you've got of it going somewhere better for you.
Yeah, you should probably.
Yeah, but
do
now the
that.
ball can go right.
It
kinda stuck there.
it
The ball can
it's
go wherever it wants because Klinks is just going to pick it up. It's a 2+.
and leap. Maybe. Or just run.
He can just run towards it.
All he needs to do is pick it up, run it over to where Meepo 2 is, and then score next turn. Easy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, the War Dancers are gonna get one more shot at him, though. Well, Captain Kush is.
Maybe.
Because Captain Kush is really, really fast.
But he's going to be difficult, which is my point.
Yeah, maybe.
He's gonna need to leap if he wants to catch up, though.
I don't think he's going to leap. I think a leap is a tactical error.
I don't know. I mean, the War Dancer.
Oh yeah, the War Dancer's going to leap. I don't think Klinks needs to leap. He just needs to run it back over
he
to
just walks. Yeah.
Meepo the second.
If he wants to score this turn, he has to leap, but...
But why would you score on turn 15 when you can score when you know you can pretty much easily score on turn 16?
I mean,
But I don't think you know that.
I think you know that with the setup. I generally think Klinks is damn safe if he runs over and hides behind Meepo.
I think Hamboy needs to pick up his 2 rats that are on the ground.
Oh yes. Yes he does.
He's
I
just
mean-
screaming for, like, oh.
Thinking about it.
Yeah,
Do I
what do you
cage
do?
here, or do I run to the Meepo, or what do I do?
I think he either cages here or runs over to Meepo, but I think he really needs to run over to Meepo.
I think he has range either way. He just to protect the ball carrier over there.
But he can't really protect. He's too close to protect the ball carrier here. The ball carrier is seriously.
So you
in
will have
danger.
to dodge with Meepo 3 to complete the cage. Yeah, and he does it. So he's got a cage again.
But
And
all-
the timer.
Panama Gold dodges around to stand next to John Crackham. Captain Kush goes in, takes the ball. That's simple. Boom, done. He's
Yeah.
too close.
That-
He's too close. He hasn't forced enough dice from Venachar.
Well, that wouldn't have happened if he was more far away too, because Captain Kush again is really fast.
Yeah, but it would have really made it difficult for Venachar to apply the assists required to cancel out the 2 dice.
Plus, he can free up the War Dancer now.
Heck,
It would,
Crackham can
It's
just go in and do it.
if the Gutter Runner was outside the cage, he wouldn't need assists. But yeah,
But yeah, Nuffle will decide if we see overtime or not.
That's what I feel like it's coming down to.
yeah, probably.
I'd love to.
And the
Basically, what you need to do here, Edward needs to block away Meepo 6. Basically, to free up, so you don't have to roll a tackle and Kush that you don't want to roll.
Right.
And then we just go bish bash
Well, you
bosh.
Well, you can just dodge, but
Why would you want to dodge if you don't have to? A 2-dice
Yeah.
block is safer than a dodge.
with agility 4 and the dodge skill, I'm not sure.
You might need that dodge skill later, and frankly, a 1 in 36 is the best. It's not agility. It's not a 2+ dodge because he's dodging into a tackle zone.
Well, it
Unless he
depends
dodges
on
down,
which-
which is a wasted move.
I prefer
But it has moves to waste.
running down the field. The one tactic
Not really.
is for the intellectual elite.
As I say, for me, I think the safest option is the 2-dice block because all you need is a push.
Down the field.
Okay,
Whatever time.
yeah, that makes sense. If it's gonna go to the right, that makes sense.
I mean, if he goes downwards, he runs out of movement.
But well, going to the right is gonna be hard to leap though, because the positions you can leap to, there's not that many you can leap to.
Well, all he
Yeah,
needs to leap
but-
into is in between Meepo 1 and Meepo 2.
Yeah, but he needs to get inside of the tackle zones.
Yeah, then that means he has to do a hard dodge first. So then it would probably be better to go down first.
Well, if he doesn't push Meepo 6 away, he has to dodge down, then back up to his right. If he
Well,
pushes
I'm
Meepo 6
thinking
away,
I think he has to dodge down anyway, because to get in leap range to in between Meepo 1 and Meepo 2, he has to do a hard dodge.
no,
further
you
down.
leap 2 squares.
No, 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 he can't. Like,
Getting up close.
What the
oh, this
hell?
was a bit.
You need to be close.
This was not what I expected.
They can smell your
Neither did I.
You leap 2 spaces, but you don't leap over 2 spaces. So you can, like, you're only skipping 1 space when you leap.
That's a fair point.
What's he doing
I
here?
don't know what he's doing right now.
What's the point of this?
He's screening again.
Yeah, but screening what? He can just move right and
He hasn't got enough players to screen anymore.
yeah.
There's no way Clinks doesn't score in turn 16 here.
Then I guess Venachar is tilting.
I'm guessing.
I would not like to have to play against a rat coach with 2 rerolls and a wizard in overtime when you've only got 1 reroll.
And with the unbehaved tree man.
Well, the treeman might start to behave.
At least he will unroot. That's something.
Yeah.
I just think this has been a massive misplay.
Yep, because I mean you can't stop that anymore. Even if the Wardat stays there, you can still blitz him. If that doesn't happen, you can still leap across him.
Problem, Bob?
playing fly and
Because the leap is the same as a dodge, so... And he has 2 rerolls, so...
Yeah.
This player-
So we're gonna see overtime then.
Yes, sir.
Unless he fucks up, yeah.
No, we're either going to see overtime or a 1-turn touchdown. You can't rule
yeah.
out the fact that Ven could pull out a 1-turn touchdown.
Right. The time's over. 1 second. Move.
Where are all the elves? Oh, there they are. They're killed. Never mind.
Robotics.
Everyone's being robotic right now.
Yeah.
I think we just run it down mid.
Oh, not a robot anymore. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, just- Punch that agility 5 piece away and you're golden.
Are you though? Because you
Yeah.
need to punch him.
Pretty much
if
golden,
you just
to be
punch
honest.
him, you still have to dodge. Or leap.
I still think we're golden.
You could punch the middle guy. A bit difficult, but you could still do it. No, no. You need to punch the guy, agility 5 piece, I think.
Depending on what you do it though, he could easily run Meepo round to stand between the war dancer. There we go.
I mean-
Exactly where Meepo's round.
He
Then he
could,
just punches him away and he doesn't need to dodge anymore.
he could pass it to the Weaver and then one go for it roll.
No, I don't think he's going to waste it. All you need to do is blitz with Meepo 1 onto Edward, push him, and then no more dodges.
This is a bit greedy.
Yeah.
Oh,
He wants to make the one-turn touchdown harder, I guess.
Oh no, he wants to use the tackle piece to get rid of that piece.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was
Yeah, tackle piece. Yeah, tackle piece on the agility 5 piece is a big thing.
Still really only need to push though.
Yeah, but just to be safe.
Ooh, lots of lightning bolts.
If he only pushes, he still has to dodge. If he knocks him down, he doesn't have to dodge anymore.
True.
This is true.
There we go.
Oh, and if he injures him, it's even better.
Oh yeah.
But it's just a stun.
Overtime.
Yeah. He doesn't have to dodge anymore.
G, muddy fudging G. Not necessarily overtime. Don't rule out the turn 16.
Yeah, Venachar might do a one-turn.
I
Absolutely.
think. I mean, yeah, maybe the ref does something, but I don't know.
You've got to be very worried as Hamboy the fact that.
So one option here after scoring, he could do end of turn wizard. Could he do that?
No. As soon as you touch down, your turn ends.
Okay. All right.
But I would have loved to have just see a spite wizard on the tree or something.
No, I mean some kind of wizard to take out a player to make the one turn harder.
Well, his one turn's ridiculously difficult anyway because both of his KOs stayed down, whereas the entire Rat team is on pitch. So I think
he still has movement 8 players. So.
Yeah, but it's still difficult.
With sprint.
I think if you put 3 players in the middle and then a line behind them, you can't make a touchdown.
Well, you can leap back with Captain Kush and push.
Don't forget, he's also got grab on the treeman, so that can really assist one turns.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be pretty hard to make impossible.
He could go all man's base.
Good.
That actually makes putting like a double line on your a line of scrimmage and then a direct line behind them makes it really really difficult.
Like just put the line behind them and you can't make any pushes happen.
Well, you can make pushes happen. Will just be harder.
It's the push inwards that's the difficult challenge, you know.
Yeah, but you can use grab for that. So yeah.
The problem he has is it's very difficult for him to deny Kush because of leap and strength 4.
Yeah, and also the grab on the tree. So there's multiple tricks up Venachar's sleeve here. So it's just the so this is a multi-layered try to dodge this cage.
But if anyone can dodge it, what else can?
Yeah, and gut runners.
Especially with agility 5.
I think he needs to go down the right hand side, keep away from the tackle. Easy. Because if he runs up to the square between Meepo 6 and Lone Druid, he still gets 2 dice on Meepo 6.
Yeah, but there's a lot of pieces around it.
There are, but it's still...
And again, he can just place the tree and grab, but yeah. So he doesn't actually have to leap.
He could technically set up a really big advantage for himself by grabbing early to pull the player into a really nice spot for him.
Yeah.
Because then he doesn't... If he pulls one of the players into his line, if he leaves a gap in his line, and then pulls a player into his side, he doesn't even need to run behind them to push him into his side because they're already there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And with a tree, and you've got so much strength, you can do it really easily.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's so I imagine Venachar's mind is rather taxed right now, but he's gonna do his best.
I'm hoping he's got a second monitor with how to one turn.
Hey, I could sing.
Maybe.
God, oh, really?
No need to be like that. My life coach says I have a very deep and healthy barrel.
Also, that piece is a sidestepping piece.
No, the piece in the middle is, but that's not where you're going. You're going through the meepos. Meepo 3 is your way through, because then you're dodging past Lone Druid and Anti-Mage who don't have tackle.
Wait, what is he doing?
Maybe he's hoping for another clock reset time.
Oh,
I think he's thinking about it. He's trying to pull his pieces back so he can get a good look at the pitch. The tree can get in the way.
yeah, that might be true, actually.
You know, it could be evil to like just give a Venachar a message or so. What you gonna do about it? Oh, I want to be evil.
Give him what, do you say?
Yeah,
Just
like,
taunt him with a
just
message.
taunt him with a message on Steam over, like just so you
Don't-
fucked up.
Not
You know
there!
what?
Anywhere but there!
Do you think there's going to be any
Oh.
action at all in this game?
Poor
I'd like to see
Venachar.
something happen. Or I'm just going to go and
But
watch games
not poor Venachar if he
Luck.
pulls this off, because if he pulls this off, that's amazing.
Well, if he
Look,
pulls
even
this
though-
off, that's his place in the finals. That's how important this play is right now. It's this,
Yeah.
if you can one turn, you're in the finals. If you can't, you've got to play for it.
Yeah.
Another potentially 8 turns against a dude
against
with
the wizard. Yeah.
two rerolls and a wizard.
Oh yeah.
Because Hamboy just doesn't reroll.
Well, it does if he really needs to.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, how many he's used? What 3 rerolls all game?
Something like that. Was he playing for overtime from turn 1?
Was that his technique? Was that his plan? Was that what the wizard was for? Mind games, man, mind games. The tree's in the wrong place.
Yeah, because
He's got the gap. He's got the gap that he needs to pull the Meepo in, but his tree's in the wrong place.
Yeah, so maybe he's gonna do a Captain Kush leap.
I don't think you'd leap when you don't need to. I mean, yeah, sure, you're trying to block with a tree who's a loner, but all you need to push.
Sports drink made by the Skaven of Clan Pestilence? No thanks.
And let's face it, it's actually, and this is silly but true,
Sharpest spike on the armor.
I suppose no, they haven't got dodge, so it's not really a problem. But if they had dodge, it'd be more dangerous to take the pushes with Kush than it would be with the tree.
Ah,
Because tackle can actually hurt you in 1 turn attempts if you
yeah,
know,
because
if the front line has dodge.
Yeah,
Because you can't turn tackle off.
yeah, and you can't turn dodge off, which you usually could in tabletop too.
Well, you can turn it off if you're in a sideline,
Yeah, but not
because that's to allow yourself to get knocked down so you don't get surfed.
here. Yeah.
But again, it's gonna be difficult. A lot of dodge is gonna have to
I
happen.
feel like he hasn't set up for this.
We'll see. Maybe it's not optimal, but maybe it still works.
Well, that was amazing for Venachar, and
The kick is all the way on that side.
that was that reroll is amazing for Venachar and kind of average for Yeah, he's going for the Kush.
The match can't
The Kush
end
push.
in a draw.
Yeah, it didn't have to leap though, so that's fine, I guess.
Do we like this? The Kush push?
Yeah, I kinda like it.
Oh, that's not good for him at all. I feel like he needs to reroll that.
Oh yeah.
In fact, he has to reroll that.
Yeah, he
Oh,
has
yeah.
to reroll.
Or he's going to have to accept that he isn't going to get a 1 turn.
Yeah.
Ven, you know you need to reroll it, buddy. Nope, no 1 turn this time.
Wait, how many pushes do you need with 8 and the sprint?
2, I think.
Yeah,
That's
2.
11, so you need 2.
Still a way to do.
Yeah, he can't.
He can't, no. He had to
So
reroll
should I-
that block. And I don't know why he didn't.
Well, I guess he feels better about the overtime with 2 rerolls.
Nothing.
And now that he needs a POW, maybe it's like nope.
Oh.
Also, we see grab and sidestep in action.
Well,
And,
grab and sidestep
for,
is like not having grab and sidestep.
Yeah, it just cancels.
And just for the record, the tree did not root.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
always root. Sometimes it has a turn before it roots. He's got a quick vanity pass he can do with Edward here, and that's
Yeah.
about his lot.
Yeah.
You could also technically
So-
punch Laundry, but it would be a 1 dice. Oh, it wouldn't be a 1 dice, it'd be an uphill. That wouldn't be good.
Huh.
Yeah, I feel like he needed to re-roll that and go for the 1 turn, to be honest. I know he had a lot of dice to roll, but
If
in
he was
this...
gonna do the vanity pass, he should have moved some player down first to make it pass easier.
When you're passing
Oh,
on a
it's
2+, it doesn't get
yeah,
easier.
agility
Oh,
5.
yeah.
You don't need it.
Oh,
See,
it was already a 2+.
I think
right?
right there just shows he didn't need to. He needed to re-roll that. He needed to just make the.
Oh yeah.
He needed to go ballsy. At least his KO's come back. That's huge for him.
Yeah, that's good. So let's see about that wizard.
It's not about the wizard just yet. It's about whoever gets the kickoff first. This is going to be massive.
Can start all over again.
Hamboy choosing.
They're down.
Oh man.
Easy to replace.
And of course he's going to receive because you always receive on overtime.
Is crucial.
Yeah, because it's one.
Oh wait,
score
no,
less.
he hang on.
Return.
Wait, what? Does he not know how the
Reddit Ratdota chose to kick.
Player before they lose.
I mean, he's got the wizard, and the ball's gonna be
Yeah.
on his side.
Maybe he doesn't know how the overtime works.
No, that's not something I would expect of Hamboy. I think he's got a plan, but I think that's. Oh no, it can bug out sometimes.
Oh, of course.
It's
Look,
weird.
It's cyanide, so let's see what happens.
Because I had overtime in a tournament once, and it forced me to kick, even though I won the toss.
Wow.
I think it's a case of it's not actually the coin toss is a case of whoever wins the toss is the kicker.
Maybe.
Because you can see by the fact he's not moving right now. I'm going to check up on Steam real quick.
Okay. They started moving now.
I think we're going to find out that this is a cyanide bug. Because it happened to me, and I actually lost in a round in Lupak's Cripple Cup to stop me from going on to the next round because I was forced to kick to a team that was beating the crap out of me.
Ouch.
Whereas if I'd have made them kick to me, I had every possibility that I could have scored.
Right.
But because I'd been so battered, there was just no way I could stop them from scoring on me.
Right. Well, Hamboy at least has a chance because he has the wizard.
Yeah, he's got the wizard, and he's got 3
And that makes a
rerolls.
reroll. Yeah.
But I still really think, no matter what's happened here, Ven needed to reroll that push.
Oh yeah. Well, unless the 1 turn setup wasn't, because I'm not really good at reading.
Like,
that,
let's
maybe.
that one
Maybe
turn
he had
though.
already messed-
The 1 turn was set up flawlessly. The 1 turn was set up perfect for him.
No. I mean, yes, but like rolls. He had 4 dodges. One was like 2 of them were -1. One was -2. And 3 go for it rolls. He doesn't have sure feet.
But why even set up for a 1 turn if you're not going to try for it?
I mean, you can try it, but I mean, when he's got 2 both times, like either I reroll and maybe I get it, or I save a reroll for the next game. Like, I feel like saving the reroll for the next time is much better.
I'm not so convinced.
I don't know, 6 rolls. He had 6 or 7 rolls to make.
Yeah, but you could end the game right there. That's the point. It's not how many rolls you've got to make. It's what the rolls will get you that count in this scenario.
Well,
And the rolls
both
get you an
counts.
ended game.
Well, both kind of counts, but so I guess he would have used the reroll if it happened later in the chain.
Do you miss the old days?
Demo is making sense, I think.
I think
Of course
no.
I am.
Demu is. I'm not saying Demu isn't making sense, but at the
Yeah.
same time, I think, given how important it is,
Tradition. Fill out a form.
Yeah.
I don't want to be rude, but and that's why you're not in the playoffs.
hang on. Are you in the playoffs, or were you fighting for demotion this time?
Yeah, but I got past the
If
motion. Like,
if we want to start BMing, can I just point out that at least I was secure in the middle of the division as opposed to the bottom of the division?
yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm playing with a handicap team, and you're playing with a very.
Have you not seen Julius Caesar? I'm playing with a handicap team. He doesn't know how to punch.
Yeah, but he can punch.
Yeah, and to get stuns.
Hey, stuns is enough. Like, that there's a player 2 turns away. Like, that's good. That's good for me.
That's not how you play a kill piece, man.
I mean, that's not how you play a kill piece, but I mean, at least he does something.
At least he's alive.
Dreamify is just sat there going, I'm just going to leave these two to it. I'm not getting involved, boys.
Yeah, that's sort of my style.
It's a bit of a rivalry. I mean, you need rivalry here. Like, I feel like it's healthy for
This right here, this rivalry is why you need to keep the remnants, dude. Because, no one cares about your new team. No one's invested in that.
You know what? I have one spin game. If you concede to me and I get like 2 MVPs and the cash money, I'll play the remnants.
I'm not allowed to do that. As an admin, that would be breaking the rules.
It's not technically breaking the rules.
It is.
It's a spin game. It's
No,
a
no,
spin game.
the concede rules count in spins the same way they count in season.
Then
I clarified that with Gamba.
Then I make 2 touchdowns and you just skip the rest of the turns. There we go.
The bribery, man. The corruption. The corruption.
Yeah.
It's not bribery. It's just giving you an option.
I'm giving you another option. Keep the team everyone cares about rather than the team no one cares about.
Well,
That I care about.
well, if he plays well with them, we're gonna
Okay.
start caring about it.
Nobody important cares about them.
I'm gonna say this. I don't give a rat's ass what you care about.
A Reddit rat? Ratdota's ass?
Just any
Those
rat.
are valuable, man.
They got moving
Click
10
on
in it.
happening.
Perfect defense. Well,
Perfect defense.
Oh, well,
that's
good.
nice for Hamboy. Not so much for Venachar. Because you can see where he's going, so he's just...
He's going violence.
Yeah, but considering Hamboy now has a bunch of players down one wing that he can now knows that he doesn't need down that side, he can just swing them all over the other side, and because every catcher is deployed on the Wood Elf right, so it's not like he's going to sneak a catcher up the left when Hamboy moves them away. If Hamboy moves most of his players away,
They're kind of close to the middle, so I kind of think they can go either way. They can get
but
further to the
they've
right,
got to go
but
back. They've got to go backwards to go forwards down the left. Whereas if they go to the, if he deploys more to the right, it's pretty safe.
There's enough time for that. He's got a whole like half pitch, so I mean half of a game to go through. Doesn't
Yeah.
need to rush.
he just needs to bait out the wizard somehow.
Yeah.
Or do a throw play. without
Saying
the
baiting
ball.
out the wizard though, given how controlled Hamboy's been about his wizard so far, I don't
Yeah.
think you're baiting out a wizard here.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
Although I would love to see a 5-man fireball.
True.
Or a
And it's on
9.
a 5 agility and a 5 strength. Like
And 2 catches. In fact,
And two catchers.
you could just drop it on all 3 catches.
yeah, or that.
Well, as Venachar, you could place like 9 players in a grid just to bait it out.
I don't think that's...
That's
if you
unwise.
tried that, and the fireball didn't just murder your entire team,
Yeah.
the loss would be manly but deserving.
I mean, you could say like you're baiting Nuffle, and if Nuffle sees it, fit, like he throws the fireball and just everybody resists. Like, "Pff, we don't care.
Yeah, well, yeah, it could go either way.
Statistically, it can happen.
All 9 can die too. But
Or
yeah,
that.
yeah, no, it would be a really fun time for Nuffle, basically.
And it'd be a hell of a time for us.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Can you use the wizard on a blitz?
I think so, actually, yeah.
Huh.
Technically,
use the fireball?
technically it's your technically it's your turn. So yeah,
So
because
can
you can
use,
you can blitz, you can foul, you can pick up the ball, you can throw the ball. So why couldn't you fireball?
So can you? I mean, would you in that instance toss a fireball?
There goes Kush with his stunning antics.
Maybe to open up a lane to run in. But
Quick.
yeah, Kush does his usual hit and run tactics.
Yeah, but again, just daredeviling it, just a quick stun.
Nothing major, nothing serious.
It wasn't on a very important piece either.
I don't understand why Venachar deploys his agility 5 piece to the front line. He really needs to keep that back to handle the ball.
I think he's there. He gets the ball from the back line and passes forward.
Well, it's one of his strength 3 pieces, so he was planning to punch with them, but then there was a perfect defense. Yeah, it could also be to move up. I'm not hearing you guys right now. Are you talking?
No, we're just considering.
We're contemplating what.
We need to have a solid elf screen here. We can't have a cage. Because if we have a cage, we have a fireball. Oh, could the tree do something?
Well, you could design a cage so it's a little wider.
Oh,
So
Oh, boom! just a stun,
a
but at
stun.
least. Trees look
It's-
so good in this game. Don't
Oh, the
Yeah,
treeman
really.
actually has a loincloth, a kind of thing.
they? Don't
What's
the
that?
trees?
Something.
You've got to admit they look so good in this game.
They look amazing. Although, do they have a helmet?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but it's not a full helmet, like from Blood Bowl 1. Aw.
Well, how would you create a full helmet to fit on a tree?
Yeah, you just make it happen somehow.
you
A big chunk of metal and just wedge it on. There goes the
Yeah.
Agi5 piece. Hang on. This is
Well-
why the
well-
Agi5 piece was forwards.
Ah, nice. That makes sense. So, but Orchidas makes ogre sizes on shoes, so why not 3 sizes on helmets?
Yeah.
7, 1,
I mean,
2,
you can
3,
just
4, 5,
chip
6.
off away the.
Well, right there.
branches of
That's your scoring threat. Straight up.
Yeah, absolutely. And he got through the rat screen.
Because it was 2 pluses, man. Not even a thing.
Yeah.
I'd love to
And-
see him
and-
bring Kraken forwards
But-
and mark up Clinks.
So Kirsch's Blitz was not actually just hit and run, it also weakened the screen so he could dodge through.
it. Ooh,
Why
why?
go there, man?
Why go there with the tackle piece?
Yeah, I'd have gone the other way, but never mind. He's through. There's
Well,
another
it's
scoring
a-
threat.
It's to get a scoring threat, like, not exactly in the same place, I think.
One more for the road, buddy. Get the third one through, and you're basically home free. Off he goes. Boom.
I like the.
boom.
I really like the, moving one space, one space, one space.
Yeah, because you want to see where you stop, man.
Yeah, of course, but
If you fail
Well,
a dodge, you leave him in base contact.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
don't want to waste a reroll.
It's just fun to look at it.
It's the very kind of.
Uh,
It's like trying to. It's the equivalent of like trying to cross a minefield. You step one, did I blow up a mine? No. You step again, did I blow up a mine? No. You step again.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for the click sound to happen. It's like, oh,
Now his big choice is: does he send the third guy through?
I don't know.
I don't feel like he needs to. I feel like he needs to hold him back because he needs more of a screen than one person. Otherwise, one person is a lightning bolt followed by a blitz on the ball carrier.
I
I
think
mean, if he doesn't if he lightning bolts that lineman, the clinks can get the ball, and maybe
He
you
can just
pass
take
it backwards.
Clinks is
yeah,
gonna have
but-
a. Clinks isn't a hawk though, dude. He needs. There we go.
There we go.
lightning bolt. Okay, so
Oh!
I like this lightning bolt.
so
I
that's
really
the
do.
kicker. So that's the kicker, Dad.
And he's dead. He didn't apple it.
Yeah.
Dead into
Yeah.
dead.
It was just a level 3.
Yeah, but he had block and kick, which is it's not the point. It's not the point of appling it to that. It's a point of what do you save the apple for at this point? Well, he's, I suppose one of his development. He's saving it for Kush. Let's face it. An apple on this
Yeah.
team is Kush's apple.
So the problem here for Hamboy is you can pick up the ball, but how do you secure it?
I mean,
You
technically
don't.
you can pass it backwards again.
Yeah, I suppose you pick it up and you chuck it to one of your other rats, and then you hand off, and then you're done. You're safe. You're free.
Yeah, I suppose that, but that's really risky. I'm not
he
sure
can
that was
move-
worth.
It's not that risky when you've got RG5, dude.
Yeah, he can move the.
Well, there's also the risk of an interception.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go for it. If he goes for it twice, I don't think Kush is in interception range.
Okay, so that's an option.
Or he can just base those two war dancers. I mean,
That's not
Well, an
good.
interception even with Agi4 is a 6, isn't it? Or is it 5 with an Agi4?
I think it's 5. I'm not sure.
Hang on, it's a catch.
But if you
minus
base
2.
them, it's a 6. So
Yeah.
if you base them, it's a 6.
It's a definitive 6 rather than a positive 6.
or before that, he
That's
can
an
blitz-
efficient way to
Wait,
base
wait.
them.
He can blitz that lion elf that's on the left side of the ball, moves his players on the left, gets the agility piece on the right side, picks it up and passes to the left side.
I think we're
with
seeing
no
a Kush.
interceptions.
We're seeing a Kush blitz here. Kush is going to get blitzed down.
But I like Demon's play.
No, he's going to blitz Kush. Clinks is going to run down, grab the ball, lob it to Furion. Furion's going to hand it off to Weaver, and Weaver's going to end the game.
Maybe.
Oh!
Yeah, but then this happens.
But he's still based
My
by
play
two
would've
guys.
worked.
So this play worked. To be fair, you ain't going to intercept lives.
Well, you will if you roll a 6.
Decision. I mean, if he passes the ball and that ball, I mean, that gutter one doesn't pick it up. There's a
Another
lot
option
of
is
pieces over
to
there.
another option is to just punt the ball forward. How far can the gut runners run? They can run almost to the touchdown thing.
I mean, he can still pass the ball to the
Technically,
left.
he could run Weaver down first, and then pass it across directly to Weaver with Clinks.
Yeah.
And then
He can
bring the
make a cage
cage up
over there.
around him. Yeah, you could make a cage around him. Because he can get the ball, if he can get Weaver down pitch far enough, the lineman isn't in interception range anyway.
Alright, that's good.
So he moves the entire left field down, then runs in, grabs. Oh, he's grabbed the ball first. That's not good.
Well, it's a different play. Let's see what it does.
He's going forward though, so
Nothing will go wrong before the next turn.
is he just going to hold it? This is
Maybe it's
ballsy as hell, man.
potato plays.
Against Captain Kush, this isn't wise. You don't have sure hands, buddy. You're going to lose that ball if he blitzes you.
I feel like we see the plays because we're watching from the opposite side. Oh.
I
gonna
often
leave him
wish.
there.
Excuse me. I often wish I could play from down the pitch rather than up the pitch because I think you see more.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like my passing play when I do it my elves, so
I feel like this is a massive mistake
yeah.
because I mean
This
this
is a
isn't
ball.
even a hard dodge. Oh,
Oh no! You need to be there. You
He's
need to
gonna
be there
reroll.
better.
He's gonna reroll that.
oh,
Oh no!
GG man.
It's not over yet, but
It's pretty over.
So he burnt his wizard, which is a pretty big thing.
The
But it's
game
not
has just
over.
went heavily in Venachar's favour.
Oh yeah, because he has scoring threats already.
Easy dodge. Captain Kush blitzes Clinks. Boom.
Then
The ball's
and
gone.
then-
Unless he gets skulls and both downs, the ball's out of his hands because he's got strip ball. It's done.
Yeah, but that's the ball's out of his hands is not enough. He has to secure the ball.
I mean, at the same time, like Venachar has 3 players that are just not there. So that's like 3 players down next to the ball. Unless,
but at the
unless
same-
Venachar picks up the ball again and passes it, the ball's going to be still danger.
Okay, I'm gonna spell out a picture for you, and I think this is how Venachar's turn is gonna go. Kush, nails, Clinks.
Yeah.
Easy dodge, easy blitz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crackham picks up the ball, hands it off to Smackahoy. Smackahoy runs up, passes it to one of the other catchers. Score, done. Boom. Game over.
It's possible, but it's
It's not even that. You know what? As far as players go, it's possibly one of the least risky options we've seen to end a
Oh
game.
yeah, because it's just a 1 in 9 with the handoff, and then the dot. Yeah, it's no risky rolls in it. It's just a lot of them.
And everything is a skill reroll apart from the pass.
The handoff is also.
Is a
Alright,
skill reroll
yeah.
because he's got catch. There's the dodge.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hit stuff.
Oh yeah, right. Because you need to do a pass even if you are in handoff range on both. Because
That was unnecessary, but okay. Because he's got sidestep, so you didn't need to come in from below. But it was a dice. He didn't need to roll it. He passed it
That's
anyway.
what
No big
happens.
deal.
slight mistake.
I mean, if it's
At,
even
at
like,
this at this level, we'll allow him a mistake like that because you know the game is on the line for him right now.
what happens if the War Dancer picks it up?
You
There's
cry. Now Crackham comes down, gets the ball, passes it to Smackahoy.
Yeah.
I like that guard play as well. That's really good. Guarding the ball with the War Dancer body. Crackham, Smackahoy to Hooch Morgan. Morgan scores, gets his level up. Venachar goes to the finals, and what the hell are you doing, buddy?
Nerves.
Something else.
Okay, he's going to go for a pass play then. He can still do it. Smack a high ball, back up, pass to Hooch. It's just more dangerous.
Well, he could
Actually,
just pick up the ball with someone else.
No. John Blowman can pick up, can pass the ball, and then he hands off the ball to the runner. Or not. Or not. Never mind.
He's making safety plays, dude.
Well, Crack Chip can pick up the ball and then pass
But
it.
that's a dodge on someone who doesn't have dodge. That's unnecessary.
At the same time,
He does have a team reroll though.
But why would you use the team reroll on that if you've got to make a pass? This is the mistake, buddy. This is a huge mistake.
It's a mistake. I'm not sure I agree it's a huge, but it's a mistake.
he can pass. He can hand off the ball, I guess, to the
Yeah,
catcher.
but then he's still got to make a pass. That's a pass.
Yeah.
He's doing a point-blank pass. But that's fine.
Nice.
That was the handoff.
Okay, so it worked out.
Well, no, because he's still got to do a pass without a reroll.
Oh, didn't they do the pass now? Okay,
No, that was a handoff.
Handoff.
Okay.
So this is the dangerous part. He's gonna make.
I guess it's better to take the risk upfield because then it's harder for Hamboy to take the ball if he fails.
Yeah, but if he hadn't used that dodge, he'd have had a team reroll for this action.
Oh yeah. That was the mistake part, absolutely.
But on a 2+, he wins. On 2+, he wins the game. There we go. He won
And
the
he
game.
does.
Gotta break in. That ball moved.
Well
I've
played,
got to
man.
say, I'm not going to lie, there was a couple of mistakes towards the end, but I think that was all came down to one failed go for it.
Oh man.
But he gets his well-deserved level up as well on Hooch to win the game. And that's that is a spot in the finals for Venachar. And you know what? Both coaches played incredibly well. That was...
Oh, yeah.
You know, I know it wasn't a bash team, and I know there wasn't a lot of blood and death, although we did see a wonderful lightning bolt kill. But that was a really, really good, enjoyable game to watch. That's how you play Agi Blood Bowl.
I still feel like that Hamboy should have passed the ball.
Oh yeah,
altogether.
I feel it was a massive mistake to not run Weaver down first and pass.
He could have like made a cage on the left side and just pass it without. I mean, passing with agility 5, like it's gonna happen. Even if it doesn't, catch the ball, it's gonna be somewhere near them anyway.
But we've got to say at the same time, you've got to remember that these coaches are under a lot of pressure here.
Oh yes.
They have been concentrating for a long time too, so it's a certain amount.
Oh yeah,
of
when it hits
thinking.
overtime, it's a really tough game to focus, man. At that point,
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's have a quick look. Okay, so there's actually 3 levels up on the side of Venachar as well, because
Wow.
Longbong grabbed
Oh, that's
the
a
one
lot
skill.
of SPP.
Yeah, Longbong grabbed a level up. Panama Gold, his experience catcher, got a level up, and Hooch Morgan, the fresh catcher, got a level up as well. So.
Right.
Be interested to see what happens there. I'll try and check in to see on his skills in a second. Nothing for other than a miss next game for Hamboy there. Moving
Okay.
forwards.
He did get a lot of SPP Hamboy too, though.
Yeah, a nice scattering, but nothing.
He got 5 SPP on Meepo 1.5 because that's the MVP, and he got 6 SPP on Clinks, and he got 2 SPP on Meepo 2.2. And 2 on Lone Druid, and 1 on Furion.
I wanna know what Long Bomb Silver gets.
That's gonna be interesting. But it's probably sure hands. Or agility.
Or maybe he gets plus agility. Ho ho.
Yeah. Agility is what he wants. Because then he's gonna long bomb on a 2+.
Question: if he gets plus movement, will he take plus movement?
Yes. Especially because
I mean,
when you consider that Longbong had an issue where he fell over on a go for it.
Yeah, movement would be great. Sure feet would also be pretty good.
But that right there was how you play Agi, guys. That was insane.
It was a very passive game at times, but there
It was
a lot of
incredibly
action.
active in the first half, and the second half was very kind of...
Well, it was incredibly active in periods, and then we had some periods of more stalling.
I'm looking at the Venachar Steam, and it's like the fan factor. It says 10 out of 9.
Okay, because the 9 is the maximum you can buy. Here's an interesting fact. Longbong got Snake Eyes. Double 1s.
Double 1s. Ooh.
But what does he want? Because, He's already got... Oh my word, he got strength up on his catcher as well.
Wow. On Hooch?
I don't know. We're going to check that now. Hopefully he's added it. Because I'm assuming that he's just going to take that straight out. Panama Gold. No, Panama Gold got sidestep. So it must have been
Sidestep,
Hooch
yeah.
that got the strength up. So the fresh catcher that scored the game-winning touchdown gets strength. That feels nice.
This is a cool team.
Trust me,
So-
I know for a fact that having a strength 2 ball carrier with strength 3 is so good. It makes it so hard to take out.
So Longbong, he already has strong arm, right?
Yeah. So what do you take on a Wood Elven throw that got double ones?
I think I talked about this with Venachar, and I think he said he would ignore it.
Yeah, I think he needs to be fair. Although I always feel like ignoring doubles is spitting in Nuffle's eye.
Because I think I would go with sure hands then.
This
Yeah, either
Cool,
short
like,
hands,
I'm
nerves
gonna-
of steel.
aren't they a bunch of
Not
happy
nerves of
clappy
steel, I don't think.
I wouldn't like to use the word.
Because Longbong almost always shows really, really far, and then you have a lot of leeway to not be based.
Hail Mary pass.
Okay, so Longbong's going to get considered. He doesn't know where he's locking in there, so we can back out of that and we can call that. That's Venachar going through the finals. It was an amazing game played by both coaches. I can't say it enough. But that was right there how you actually play games.
Yeah.
And the elf screen from Venachar was just flawless.
Yeah,
So often. I
but-
mean, he made mistakes sometimes where I thought he didn't need to elf screen and he could have went a bit more aggressive. But when he actually set up an elf screen, he set up an elf screen he was serious about that elf screen.
Yeah, it was tight.
Anyone got anything else to add, or are we good to shut this train down?
We're good.
I'm just a bit sad.
Did you want to
Not
rats
a
to
single foul. Not a single foul.
Yeah, that was my big takeoff is Venachar. If he'd fouled Weaver a couple of times, he could have bought himself a lot more breathing room in the late game. But he also
Right.
could have lost players. And let's face it, he won, so we can't question him too hard.
Yeah.
But, okay, so, I've been Full Metal. I've been joined by the very wonderful Dreamify.
Bye.
And I've also been joined by the very, very wonderful Demu. Keep the Oracle Remnants. Hashtag keep the Oracle Remnants.
Hashtag give me MVPs.
Okay, guys. Thank you for joining us. That's been the other semi-final from the Gman. I guess we'll see you next time for the finals.
affiliated with.
Yeah.
And that's Venachar versus the Shadow Hill Cowboys. So it's another elf-off.
Gambling.
Yep.
Elf off in a Division 1 G-Man.
Nothing to do
Oh no, who saw that coming? Anyway, guys, stay classy. We'll see you next time.